me? Hello? Hello, hello. Thank you for waiting. My live now. I realized that I didn't put auto start on this. But thankfully we made it through the... I was live on Twitch by accident and not on YouTube. Hello! Everybody! Can you hear me? Okay, good. Yay! Yay! I have a special outfit to show you. Hello, everyone! Hello, 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 hello! Hello! Happy Thanksgiving! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted Helios. Thank you. And happy Thanksgiving to you. Thank you. Welcome in new members. Oh, thank you both. Thank you, Alex. Thank you for the 5 gifted member. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in, and also happy Thanksgiving to all of everybody else from the States. Thank you so much for everybody from the States. I think we're back from our pre-roll ads, so welcome in, welcome in. Hello, how are we? Shiro, welcome in. Do you like my new outfit? Do you like it? Nice outfit, thank you. I think my interpupillary essence got messed up. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember what it is. It's a little better. Happy Thanksgiving, Shiro. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. But your outfit also looks cute. Thank you. Thank you. I'm really happy with it. Thank you. I am very excited to show off my brand new outfit, so... I hope you guys like it. I'm so ready for Christmas. I don't know if you can tell. I don't know if you can tell. I really like it. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. How are you guys today? Have you guys eaten yet? It's not. It's nowhere near Thanksgiving dinner time for me over here on the West Coast, but I bet over on the East Coast you guys have already started cooking and stuff, right? So we're saying happy Thanksgiving. Yeah. Hey, listen, it's always good to, like, you know, think about it and remember what you're thankful for. Let this be a good reminder, maybe. Whoa, holy crap. Am I okay? Hugs for the catwife, so happy to see you. Thanks, Velt. Happy to see you too. And also, thank you for the 5. And also, happy Thanksgiving. Or happy Turkey Day. If you don't celebrate, I hope you'd still get to eat good food regardless. Christmas cat. I know, I'm just very in the holiday spirit right now. I'm just so ready for the holidays. As you can see, I picked a Christmassy train for us to sit on today. Although I was thinking about maybe trying to explore a couple other VRchat worlds, you know? We'll see. I just got done polishing some plates. Oh, that sounds amazing. I haven't eaten anything like dinner yet. I haven't made it, so. Happy Thanksgiving, Shiro. I'm thankful you exist. Thank you for always being so wonderful. Thank you so, and also thank you for the 10. Thank you for the super. And yeah, what are you guys thankful for this Thanksgiving, huh? What have you been thankful for? I'm thankful for you. Okay, you just cut me off. I was gonna do mine first. I was gonna do mine first. I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful that you guys spend your time with me and that you guys, you know, listen to me yap at you. I'm thankful to be here and to be your cat, to be your VR cat wife. I'm really thankful to have the opportunity to just have so much fun every time that I'm online with you. Yeah, that's what I'm thankful for this Thanksgiving. For Shiro, of course, no. Listen, I can be thankful for you, but you can't be thankful for me. Thank you for redeeming your Shiro snacks, everyone. I'm glad they're working okay. Seems like a cozy place. It's really cozy. I actually did a stream here last winter too, so I thought it would be nostalgic to come back. Also, I found some interesting stuff. I hope my arm is okay. Ooh, okay, we'll see. I found some interesting stuff. Hold on. I found some interesting stuff like about my avatar. So now my arms are the right length, which is kind of fun. They used to be too long. Also, look at this. Look at my gloves. Kind of pretty, right? For me, the stacks are out of stock. Well, you can only redeem them once. You can only redeem them once per day, and also there's a cooldown in between each redeem. So just wait a minute, and you'll get your chance. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's nice to hear you, Rapidus. Thank you. Well, thank you, and also I'm glad we get to hang out this Thanksgiving. I'm very glad. I'm gonna be making some Thanksgiving dinner soon for myself. I bought, instead of a whole turkey, because I don't really, you know, a whole turkey is too big for one little cat, so I bought one of the little turkey breasts only. You know, you can get like half a turkey breast, and apparently you cook it from frozen, so I'm gonna try that. I'll send pictures in the Discord if it turns out good. I'm thankful for catwife streams, positive energy, cute outfits, and giggles. Thank you, Red. Thank you, Red Hair. Thank you for the super. Thank you for redeeming your Shiro snack, right? Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, your cuteness. WAFTO for supporting catwife. Also, yeah, I'm sorry that I started stream a little late. I didn't realize that my feed was only live on one feed, so I'll need to be careful to enable auto start like as part of my mise en place, I think is what you call it, as part of my mise en place before stream. But how's your guys' week been? It's nice to get an extra stream in. I like having a day off. I like having a day off so much. I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy to have a day off. Also, I'm feeling energized. I've been doing my bike rides to and from work for the past 2 days, and I thought I'd feel much more sore than I am. Now, I am sore, I'm not gonna lie, but I thought it'd be worse, so, you know. I thought it might be worse. Thankfully not. Thankfully not worse. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Sup, Shiro? I love mise en place. Such a great praise. Me too, me too. Also, sup. Happy Thanksgiving. Whoa. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, this place is really cool. I really like the, general... We're on a train, actually. Did I say that? That we're on a train? Do you guys like trains? I'm playing catch-up because I forgot about stream. Oh my gosh, but it's Thanksgiving, Savvy. The mods don't have to be here. It'll probably be a pretty chill group. Nobody's gonna cause any trouble, right? Nobody's gonna cause any trouble on Thanksgiving of all days. We're all too sleepy and full of food, right? At least anybody who's tuning in. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah. Did I say it right? Is it mise en place? Yeah. I think... No, so I'm gonna be doing... I have leftover mashed potatoes from last weekend, which I feel like will probably still be good. I'm gonna reheat those and have those, and I'm going to make my tiny little... I'm excited. I've always thought about buying the turkey breast instead of... Because, I haven't made Thanksgiving dinner or really any Christmas or, holiday dinner for a long time because a turkey's just too big. I can't eat it. I can't eat it all. So how are you guys, including you, Shiro? I'm doing good. Thank you for redeeming your Shiro snack, chill. Yeah, that's how I pronounce it. Okay, good. Yeah. I'm here to cause trouble. No causing trouble, stupid. You're supposed to be a good example when you show up. Also, thanks for showing. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm excited. So yeah, I'll be making the tiny turkey breast that I bought. Because it's been years since I made anything for Thanksgiving. Because I've just been... I don't know. It seems like such a waste. Because I can't eat all of it. And then it goes bad. And even the leftovers, there's too many for one person. So tiny chicken breast. Or no, turkey breast. One of the little ones, and it says cooked from frozen, so I'm excited to see how that goes. Because I would not have assumed cooked from frozen on a turkey breast. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. But I bet it's to keep it more moist, probably. Hello, first time watching. Hello, welcome in Snake High. Hi. Figured out why not get the Radiant Historia games. Wait, is there a Steam sale going on? What are you guys gonna get? Anybody got Steam sale merch? Oh wait, DS games. Oh, I've never heard of Radiant Historia. What is that about? Like, what kind of game is that? Hey, Shiro, woke up and the power is out. Oh my gosh. The power is out. Wait, that's so bad on Thanksgiving Day? Oh my gosh. I'm doing fine. Also glad you're doing well. Had a few pieces of good news here and there. What? That's amazing. Good news is, well, good news is always good, but that's exciting. I hope it was really good news. Let's see, have I had good news? No, I kind of had bad news yesterday, the day before everybody gets off for Thanksgiving. One of my coworkers, who is like the best personality in the office, he said he's leaving. He's quitting. And I was like, this is a joke, right? That's a joke, right? And he was like, no, it's not a joke. The entire office is sad, so I think I'm gonna get him a going away present. I'll be really sad. He's quite a bit young. He's quite a bit younger than me, and he's got like really fun, chaotic Gen Z energy, and him like young Gen Z, like really young. He's probably the youngest person to work in the office ever. And him and the other girl that we hired around the same time, they're really close in age. They went to high school together apparently, which is really funny. And yeah, their energy and like their banter was so fun to have around. They like are in a cubicle, like kitty corner to me. So I'm gonna really miss him and like the value he brings. I mean, he was obviously extremely smart. He like got right out of college, and I think he's a geologist, engineer, one of the two. Yeah, but like outside of that, he was just hilarious. I loved having other people closer to my age in the office too, because everybody's like older than me. So yeah, I wish we had, and now he's leaving. Hydrate, thank you. I'll have to do that. Give me a second. Wait, what? You missed the email, Savvy. Yeah, he CC'd everyone in the whole office. And I thought it was a prank. I was like, no, you're not. You're not leaving. That's bullshit. No way. And he's like, yeah, I want to move to California. And I was like, what? He's like, I just want to like live my life and be more free. And I was like, wow, okay. Chaotic energy and geology, it checks out. Yeah, it makes sense, I guess. It does make sense. I'm so sad. Just another 5. I don't do holidays, but I want the best for you today, sweet cat friend. Thanks, Velt. You don't even do good food on things. Like you don't. Oh my. Hello? We good? For some reason, maybe I should remove a tracker. I feel like my chest tracker is kind of wonky. I'm gonna turn it off. Something wrong with it. Calibration, cat. Okay. That should maybe make it better. Oh, maybe it was not my chest tracker that was wonky. Maybe it's my waist tracker that's wonky. Yeah. Welcome in, Racing and Moha, T-Post Cat. Yeah. It's looking for that love confession. Who? Work drama? No, not work drama. Well, maybe actually. What should I name him? What should I name our coworker who's leaving? Somebody give me a good name for chaotic energy geologist. Maybe it just needed to be reset. No, I think it's still weird. It might be my waist tracker. Right. Is that better? No, I feel like I can't figure out exactly what, but I feel like there's something blocking one of my trackers or one of my base stations from seeing me. And I genuinely have no idea what it could be. I don't know at all. Hold on, I'm gonna turn on my mirror and then I'm going to calibrate. Cause like, yeah, it's gotta be something is blocking my base station, but I don't know what it is, cause there's nothing that I can see. Put that over there. There we go. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Play the cards that you're given. Oh well. Play the cards that you're given. What is this? There. What's this do? Draining. Wait, are you part of Drain Gang? Yo, Drain Gang? OMG, Shiro, we saw your pantsu, you did? They're not pantsu. It's a leotard. I can't... It's a leotard. It's a leotard. Kevin is definitely chaotic energy. Oh wait, that's a good one. I like Kevin. Jimmy? Kevin Venture? No, not Venture. I like Kevin. Anyway, Kevin. I like Kevin. I don't think she cares at this. Hello, friends. Hoshu. Hello. Whoa, that's weird. All of a sudden, I feel like my... Oh, wait. I think I know how to fix this. Fixed it. Anyway. Yeah, Kevin. No, Kevin, I think he actually seems to like... I think he's... First of all, apparently he likes older women. Which is really funny. But, he's actually... His dating stories are so funny. He's constantly talking... Oh, wait. You're right. I missed it. I forgot to hydrate when you guys redeemed it. Where's my water? Do I have water? I do have water today. Ew, there's... Oh, never mind. That was scary. I thought there was something on the bottom of my water cup, but there wasn't. It's okay. Thank you for the hydrate. No, Kevin. Yeah, I like that one. No, he... Part of the reason he was such a fun addition to the office, and I'll be sad to see him go, is he constantly came in with the craziest stories about his dates. I have never heard anything as insane as some of the stuff he was talking about. I was like, what do you mean? It was just, they were like, I don't know. I don't even know. He must have some kind of like crazy aura too, because he's constantly talking. I don't know. I don't even know if these things are true, but he talked about like getting asked out a lot. And like, I think Kevin is nice. He's like, but he's so young. I don't know. Are women really that forward? Anyway, his stories were wild. Blade mentioned? Diamond Unbreakable. Can you give us a little spin, Shiro? Wait. Like this? Like me a spin? Yes. Ta-da! I thought for a second you wanted to be spun, and I'm like, okay. I'll give you all a motion sickness. You like that? Wow, he has quite the interesting stories. No, one of my favorites that he talked about. Okay, so there was this one. He was talking about how he... Okay, let me give you the lowdown. Okay, the two stories that I remember distinctly, first of all. The first one is he went out and got absolutely smashed with some of our coworkers, okay, at some bars. And then he got sick in the bathroom. He got sick and threw up all over the wall. I think he said, like, going into the bathroom. Insane, right? So he, like, painted the wall in puke. Nasty, right? And destroyed the bathroom. And then he came out. And he said, yeah. And that's when I came out. Afterwards, I came out and I basically looked at the, like, coworker 1 and 2. And I was like, we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. And I was like, okay. And he was like, yeah. And then on the way out, we stole the sign out in front of us. We stole the sign from in front of the bar. And I got in trouble. And he was like, what is it? Like, when you get X'd from a bar forever, and they're like, you can never come back. And I was like, what? Why did you steal the sign? What do you mean? What do you mean? Uber kawaii, thank you. Average size cat. Wait, am I? I feel like I'm the same cat. Short cat? Aren't I usually a short cat? No, I'm the same height as usual. Okay. So cute. Yeah, anyway, so Kevin is quite the guy. And then he was talking about this other time. He went out and on a dating app or something, he met this like older woman who's like really rich, and she wanted him to like visit her in like Florida or something. And he's like, do you think I could ask her to pay for the flight? And I was like, Kevin, if she's really rich, yeah, you should you should ask her to pay for the flight. And he's like, well, I think she has a husband. And I was like, what? I'm sorry, you're the side like guy for uber rich older woman, and she won't pay. Like, you're the young like needs to be he needs to be more cautious with his alcohol use. Yeah. And I'm just like, I don't even know what to say to that. Like, well, first of all, yes, you should ask. I'm gonna turn it so we can see out the windows. I think you should ask her to pay for your flight if she's like really rich. She could fly out. I know, I was like, I mean, I think if she's rich, you should just be like, hey, hey, listen, I want to hang out with you too. I don't mind being your like, what is a side guy called? What is that called? I don't know, but I think she should pay for you to fly out. And then he was like, do you think she'd buy me an Xbox? I was like, doesn't hurt to ask. Sugar mama and sugar daddy. I know. I was like, is it like, if she's like, how is he getting a sugar mama? Like, I didn't even think. And like, also on like accident, just from like a dating app. It's crazy. He's living quite a life. Anyway, so I'll be sad to hear these crazy stories, because he also like, the other thing, he like got himself into this mess where he had a crush on like, there was this girl who came to like a family get together who he was not related to, which I was glad he clarified, because that was kind of a weird statement for him to make. But he like really liked her, I guess. Like the way he like sounded like he really liked her. And then he like asked for her number after, like, when it was only a day like left of the family gathering, and apparently they like really hit it off, right? But then she was like moving to Japan or something, so they dated for like a couple weeks. So he comes back to the office with this story about them dating for a couple weeks, and then she moves to Japan, and then he's like, okay, well, that's probably the end of our relationship. It was already long distance, because I guess his family lives down in like, I don't know, Georgia or something. And then she's like, and apparently she had this like hour-long conversation with him about how she really wanted to make it work. And he was like, but we've only been dating for like 2 weeks, and I just feel like this is really serious. And I'm like, oh my God, how have you gone from like family friend dating for a couple weeks obsessed with you to like sugar mama obsessed with you? Like, I don't know what he's got going on in his life, but the aura must be incredible. Yeah. Side piece, yeah. I read that you sing for us. Coincidentally, I like singing also. I love singing too, yeah. I'm planning on doing maybe a karaoke stream on Saturday. A little gorilla stream, so. But anyway, that's crazy, right? A crush at the family get-together is crazy. I know, well, apparently she's a longtime family friend, so she came along. But I was just kind of like, if you've known her for that long, I don't know, I wouldn't want to like, I feel like if I had a family friend that's like a longtime friend of the family, and their family like knows my family, I would be concerned about like dating somebody that my family knew really well like that, because like, what if it ruins what if your relationship like goes really badly, and now it's awkward, and like you can't, like, if your family knows their family and their friends, like I don't know. You know House of Memories? I don't know that song. No more Shiro snacks. Only one Shiro snack per minute, per person. I mean, it's wrong to be the guy knowing she already has someone, but if you get money out of it, it's kind of karma on them. I mean, listen, I I don't know, man. I won't pass judgments on their relationship. I have no idea. I don't know the details there. He only gave me the TLDR, so. Are we on the Polar Express? Yes. No, we're just on a normal snowy train. But isn't it nice? You guys want to look out the window closer? Oh. Ooh. Ooh. But now it's dark. Look, I'm in the dark now. Whoa. Oh, shoot. Is that better? Okay. I think it might be a bit too early, but maybe. But maybe? What are those Shiro snacks I keep hearing about? They're the daily redeem over on Twitch. Yeah. Yeah. Dangerous. Welcome in, Quantum Start. Everyone goes to Japan. They're snatching away. I don't know. I would love to live in Japan. There we go. I'm in the light again. I'm in the light once more. I have no clue how people have separate their lives in real life. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean by like separate their lives in real life? Like someone might find out and then what? Oh, like having like a side person? I don't know. I mean, like when it comes to people who are, I don't know, people have complicated relationships. Maybe she was like divorced or separated. Who knows? Is there a bed on that train? I think there is. You guys want a nap? Can't confirm the Shiro snacks are delicious. Good, good, good. I'm glad you like them. They taste like tuna, right? They taste like tuna, right? Yeah. I'd love to go to Japan. Me too. Me too. Yeah. If I ever make it big as a streamer, like real big, I'll move to Japan. Yeah. What did I say? Oh, wait, there's also another part of my bucket list I really wanted to go to, but now I don't remember. I feel like I've talked about it before, though. Do you guys remember? I always say this. I'm like, oh, I'd love to go to Japan. I'd love to visit Seoul. That'd be cool. But there's a place in Europe I do want to go to, and I never remember what it's called. Thanks for redeeming your Shiro snack, Dark Catzy. Japan is a blast. I know, everybody always seems to have the most fun, and like, the one thing I realized that I don't think I want to do, although I've thought about it, is like, because like I've told you guys, originally I was planning on going to Japan on the JET program, but to be honest, I don't think I want to go. I wouldn't do that now. Like looking at the work culture and how hard it can be, I wouldn't do it. Sending the cat girls to Japan. Seoul is in Korea. Yeah, Seoul is in Korea. Didn't you know that? I'd love to visit Seoul. I'd like to visit those really big waterfalls also in China. That'd be really cool. Just the Asian countries are really fascinating to me because the culture is so different from like, you know, the culture I was raised in, so. Hanami? What's Hanami? I guess I was up here too after Cornito. Oh, hey, welcome in. Welcome in, Ashal. Hello. Yeah. Hello. Welcome in, Obi. I totally didn't see you around, but nice to see you. I'm gonna go to the cities that inspired QQ's delivery service. I forgot the names. That'd be so cool. Yeah. I don't know, but if I found my non-existent significant other had a side piece, I'd be so mad. Oh yeah. No, I think most people are like, well, most relationships aren't like that, right? But like, I don't know. I think when it comes to like, I don't want to pass judgment, I guess. Like I don't know, and Kevin, did we name him Kevin? Kevin didn't like tell me. Like maybe they discussed it. Maybe this woman like is in the middle of a divorce, or maybe that's just how her relationship is, or they're like open. I don't know, she's from Florida. Maybe they're maybe that's how they are down there. Yo, thank you for the super Nyanta. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for being awesome. Thank you. I hope you have a good Thanksgiving, even though it's not like really what you guys celebrate, but maybe you could eat some good food anyway. You know, Japan is already 2050. Wait, what? Quantum Star, thank you for redeeming your Shiro snack. Complex monogamy, debate on monogamy, yeah. I mean, like, I just think that people should be allowed to have their relationships however they want. That's really none of my business. You know what I mean? Like, and I think Kevin is the kind of person who wouldn't engage in cheating. So that's why I'm assuming that it's probably more like this woman's relationship was strange. And not that he was like aiding a cheater, you know? But I guess I have a pretty good opinion of Kevin. Maybe it's unfounded. I guess I don't really know him that well outside of work. Oh, it's Stockholm and Visby and Sweden and Spider. That'd be amazing. Maybe Sendo. I'd like to be a farmer in Hokkaido. I would love to visit Kobe. If I were to live in Japan, I'd want to live in one of the prefectures that's close to Tokyo, but not in Tokyo. So like, because I love the city. I love city living. I'm a city cat after all. I moved to the Seattle area because I love the city so much. But I would like to live like maybe an hour from Tokyo. That seems very reasonable, you know? So you're not directly in the city and dealing with like the city prices, but like, you know, it'd be close enough that you could take a day trip and hang out. Yeah. The city has Popeyes. True. But wants to visit Akiba daily? Really? Oh my gosh, I don't think I would want to. Yeah, they might have an open relationship. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I would assume because I don't like to assume people are cheating. Because that's like really bad. But yeah, perhaps Okinawa for me or Osaka. Okinawa is nice. I don't think I'd want to live on the southern parts of Japan because I'm like, I want to live in the snowier regions. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for redeeming your daily Shiro snack, Mr. June. Kyoto would also be a lot nice to visit though. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to live in Kyoto or like too close. I like the northern part of Japan. I wouldn't want to live in Hokkaido. That's a little too far north and I don't know if I could deal with all the snow. But like Kobe, I think there's another, is it Nagisa? That's like the other prefecture that's kind of close by. I like the idea of living in the more mountainous parts of Japan. I feel like that'd be really cool. Yeah. She's getting chili in Sapporo. That'd be cool too. I could go to Sapporo. Also, I could drink all her beer. Oh, maybe I should have brought one of my beers with me. Should I go get a beer for this Thanksgiving stream? That'd be good. Same Hokkaido, Snowkaido. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to live where it's like that much snow. I like snow, but that's a lot of snow. That's like a lot of snow. That's way too much. I used to live where it was really snowy like that. Wait, how cold does Hokkaido get? Yeah, I'd rather be somewhere... Well, I like temperate regions. Like, I don't want to be somewhere with like Hokkaido gets the most snow in the entire world, right? It's like 10 feet, 15, 20 feet or something. Like crazy. That model is adorable, holy moly. Thank you. I customized it myself. Welcome in. Welcome in. It is a season, grab a drink. Maybe I should. I bought eggnog. Oh my gosh. So I bought a couple ingredients. That's right. I was telling you about my Thanksgiving meal. Okay. So I'm going to do the little turkey breast. And then I'm going to do... What else did I get? I forgot to get vegetables. I was going to get like roasted vegetables. Oh, but I'm going to make cranberry sauce. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. We had a very divisive conversation about cranberry sauce in the office these past couple days. All right, guys. Do you like cranberry sauce? If so, what kind of cranberry sauce? Do you like cranberry sauce that is in the can? I love cranberry sauce, and I like the whole cranberry sauce that's homemade, and you put oranges in it, and you put ginger in it. What about you? Forgetful Salmon, thank you for the gift, member. Thank you. Thank you. Also, thank you for redeeming your... Show snack Obi. Yeah, cranberry turkey is S tier. See? Yeah. The cranberry can cultists? Oh my gosh. So many. There were people who in the office who were like, I will only eat cranberry sauce if it's from the can. And I was like, ew. I like it. I like canned cranberry sauce. I think it's fine. But ever since I had homemade cranberry sauce. Okay, wait. Okay. So like, hold on. First of all, I'm gonna open my window and let in the crisp Thanksgiving air. It's chilly. Or wait, it's not chilly. It's too warm. There we go. Ooh, hello. Am I back? I got crumpled for a second. Hello. Come on. Don't be stupid. Don't look at me. I'm adjusting my tracker. Don't watch, it's embarrassing. Is that better? It's better. Okay, wait, no. Don't watch, it's embarrassing. Have you guys ever had homemade cranberry sauce? Do you like it? And also, the first time I tried it was a couple years ago. I made Joshua Weissman's recipe. I made Joshua Weissman's recipe. Okay, I'm back. And I feel better. Another cranberry sauce. Here's another 5 to fund yourself. Felt. You know what? You need to have some cranberry sauce. That's my opinion. It's really good. Homemade is way better. Homemade is way better. Yeah. Did your tail get even bigger? Actually, funny that you asked that. Right before stream, I found out that you can... I shouldn't have worn... I shouldn't have hooked on my tracker like this. Hold on. This was clearly a mistake. Clearly. Like what I've done. No, it's funny you asked that. Right before stream, I found out I can adjust my model's arm to... It's called like arm to height ratio. And I made it shorter, or like the arms shorter, and now they fit better. So like before, my elbows were always bendy, even when my elbows are straight. So my arms on my model were too long for my actual, like, yeah, anyway. So now I fixed it, but I think it did make my body shorter too. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I was able to customize the size a bit. Oh, I did something wrong. Anya. Eh? What have I done? I messed something up. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. Not gonna lie, I don't usually encounter it homemade. The canned one is kind of iconic though. The homemade one is so good. The homemade one is delicious. Hold on. I did something. My chat. I touched it and I shouldn't have touched it. Ah, what have I done? There we go. Okay. It's better. Make your tail even bigger and fluffier, please. Oh, okay. Lanky catwife. No. More like short and stubby catwife, because it certainly was something. It's working? Oh no. What the hell? What the hell? What the Halle Bailey? Do you guys know that there's a hand signal for 6-7 now? Did you guys know that there's a Mr. Beast theme park? I'm fixing something. Did you guys know that? And it's in Saudi Arabia. Isn't that just like really weird? I just don't understand. I don't get it, man. Why? It's so weird. Hold on. Yo, thank you so much for the 10 gifted member sandwich. Hold on, I need to open up my chat. Clearly there's something wrong here. Clearly. All right, let's see. Well, this will have to do. Here we go. Savvy, thank you also for a gifted member. Thank you. There, that'll have to do. Yeah. You guys probably didn't see my message because it's a gifted, so I'll say it again. I'll probably hop off now. Take care. Take care, Jill. Thank you. And also, thank you so much for the 10 gifted member sandwich. 10 kisses for 10 gifted. And thank you so much, Savvy, for the 2 gifted. Thank you. Thank you both. I really appreciate it. New members, please. Wait, no. New subscribers? Is that what they're called that? That's on Twitch, right? Right? Anyway, welcome in. Please enjoy your ad-free content and please enjoy your new emotes. You should have some really cool animated ones now. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Whoa. Destiny. Destiny, your name is shiny. Why? How'd you do that? How did you do that? It's all for the money? Wait, what? Not even December and already getting ready for Christmas? Apto, accurate size catwife. Thank you, Apto. Thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the super. I appreciate that. Okay. Hey Shiro, I love you to bits, but I never get to catch you live because I'm really busy. I totally get that. Your bus was late, but hey, I'm here now. Thank you. Thanks for saying hi. Yeah, hold on, let's see. Wait, it's all for the money? Yeah, isn't that crazy? No, he has like a deal with Saudi Arabia and they're also going to be producing his weird snack boxes. Isn't that weird? Holy shit, I like the video and it showed a cat. Yeah, I'm a cat. Yeah, I know, right? It's like all to create a brand image for their country. Isn't that crazy? I thought that was really wild. But also, like, who wants to go to like a... Who in the world wants to go to a Mr. Beast theme park? Are we still shittins? You do be shittins. Unless you want to be a cat husband. They've animated emotes over there on Twitch. Yeah, Twitch has animated emotes. I think the only issue... I feel like the one thing that I really wish YouTube would do for streaming, which I feel like would make it clearly a superior platform for streaming, would be universal and animated emotes, and then possibly better moderation tools. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what are we talking about? Twitch subs, YouTube members, yeah. The Mr. Beast theme park. That's what we're talking about. I wonder if it's only seasonal, though. Like, it didn't seem like it was gonna be a permanent. Yeah, I'll pass on ever visiting the Mr. Beast theme park, especially there. Yeah, no. You're a very cute cat. I hope you're enjoying your turkey day. I hope you're enjoying your turkey day, too. I am. I'm excited. I'm gonna do very simple, but yeah. Very simple dinner. Hello, welcome in, who knows? Hello. I think Beastland is a content Ouroboros. That was a very, what is the word for when you can like see with clarity into a situation? Oh, frick, I forget the word for it. There's a word for that. Okay, anybody, get out a dictionary, hold on. Wait, there's a word for that. When you can see like with clarity to the heart of a situation, what's the word for that? Insightful, thank you, Mod. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's a very insightful comment. I agree, I think you're right. Content creators go to make content so people go to Beastland. Should I go to Beastland, guys? No. No. Dude, I could risk my life for money there. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think Saudi Arabia has seasons. No, it's the like, there's like the season of like content or something. I don't remember what it's called. But it's like they're putting on some sort of like weird content seasonal thing. You know? Anyway, I leave. Have a good day, night show. You too, Dramus! You too. I hope you have a really good turkey day. On Ronaldo? Who's Ronaldo? YouTube needs animated emotes. Agreed. Yeah. No, seriously, yes. YouTube needs animated emotes so bad. And also universal emotes so you can use people's emotes on other channels. I want that. Should go to their ticket booth and tell him I'm an influencer. I should get a discount. I should. I'll go. I'll send them like an audition tape and I'll be like, hi, I'm Shiro, local cat girl. Give me a discount. I come over. I give you so much exposure. That'd be such a brand hit for any content creators that go to her. I honestly, yeah, I don't think I'd watch, but like, that's a totally different side of content creation, right? I feel like Mr. Beast and like his audience that he has is like so different from the audience that like that exists out in the ether. Like it's very specific and it's all the people who like just want mindless like content, right? I don't know, testing out the emotes on Twitch, oh yeah. Riyadh season? Riyadh, yeah, or something like that. I don't know what that means though. Do you know what that means? Also, thank you for redeeming your daily Shiro snack. Archie's Reaper! Hi, welcome in. I like your rainbow hearts. Ronaldo is a famous soccer player the Saudis love. They got him the King of Fighters and all the games. Really? I don't know much about soccer. Well, I don't know much about like most sports. What sport? Do I know any sports? You know, I think the sport I know the most about is basketball because my dad is like a mega basketball fan. Yeah. Thank you for redeeming your daily Shiro snack. Mana katopoko ne mahada. I did my best. Your name is so long. I wonder if they just have face lock drones that follow you around. Wait, that's interesting. I wonder if that tech is out there. You know, if there is, I bet Mr. Beast would invest in that. Yeah. The rotating cat emote on Discord is my favorite animated emote. It would be amazing if you turned allowed it on here. True. You know what? If ever I have the you have to like reach certain like, I don't know how many emotes you can have on YouTube. Like how many you can have. But the next ones I'll do are the rotating ones, so you guys can rotate in chat. That'd be so funny. You have the same frame as LeBron James? Yeah. Tall, skinny, muscle. Just stay with Polka? Okay, Polka. That makes more sense. Riyadh is the capital of Saudi Arabia. Season just means like a festival group there. Oh, it's a festival season. I see. That makes sense. It's kind of like how, what's the word? What is it called? Like there's that festival in California? Like the music festival? What festival is that? Do you guys remember? I don't remember. Wait, no, Fire Festival? No, is that it? That's not it. I don't think that's it. That's not it, right? The one that everybody goes to and dresses like crazy. Oh, Coachella! Yeah, Coachella. Exactly that one. 250 pounds of pure muscle. Yeah. I sound like I'm 250 pounds of pure muscle too, right? Get rotated. Oh yeah, we gotta get the rotation going. Burning Man, not Burning Man. Is that a festival? Like music festival? I don't think it is. I was thinking Burning Man to shit. Indubitably. Is Burning Man a music festival? I gotta go, lovely cat friend. Please have a wonderful day. You too, Valticus. I hope everything goes well. I hope your move goes well. Thank you for the supas, but also be careful of your wallet. And I hope everything continues to go well, okay? Have a good rest of your day. Isn't Shiro canonically 7 feet tall? Canonically, I'm 6'8". Okay, canonically, I'm 6'8". And 250 pounds of pure muscle. And no, it's listless. Thank you for the 5 gifted member. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And also welcome in. And hi. You sound like you're barely 20 pounds. Okay. Well, voices can be deceiving. Voices can be deceiving. Voices can be deceiving. Clearly, because I am canonically 250 pounds of pure muscle. I'm bald. I've got back hair, tons of armpit hair. You can't see it right now because of my online form. And I'm just so muscular. Yeah. I like dogs. What about cats? Do you like cats? Are you willing to put aside your dog love for one cute little cat? Why did it hate your message? Come back. I saw a reference of Burning Man in the new Zootopia. Is that out, by the way? Oh my gosh. I saw some clips of it. Is it in theaters? Or is it already on like Disney Plus or something? I don't have Disney Plus, so I can't watch it, but I actually really want to watch it. It looks fun. We all know she's using a voice changer. Yeah, this is a voice changer, clearly. 6 shoes make 1 whale shark. Now, hold on a second. Wait, how long are whale sharks? That makes me a little shorter than no! Wait. What's 40 divided by 5? Isn't that... Wait, 2... Oh no. Isn't... Okay, so it's 2 5s per 10 times 4. So it's 8. I'll take 6. I'll take 6. Yeah, 6. 6 Shiros make 1 whale shark. Yeah, that's true. That's true. No, it's definitely. I think it's 6. Strong from you to apologize. That message was deleted, and I would like to apologize. Wait, what happened? The Judy Hopps guy was at the premiere. Wait, Judy Hopps guy? What's the Judy Hopps guy? What's the Judy Hopps guy? Eh? Like he was invited? It was insane. Wait, what do you mean Judy Hopps guy? Happy Turkey Day, welcome in Julio! And also happy Turkey Day to you too. 10 times 8 is 80, so half of that is 40. Ways to remember that way. Yeah, that's easy. And I remember it that way. I totally do. I always do math very quickly and fast in my brain. TikTok guy, his whole bet is that he wants Judy Hopps. Finally? Judy Hopps? Ew. She's so like uptight. Write a 20-page apology. Okay. Wait, people like Judy Hopps? But she's so like, I don't know. She's like so... What? Out of all people? Huh? Hi, welcome in Heath Gamer Boy. That's exactly why I want Jody. She's so uptight. I don't get that. I don't think she's that. She's not... Like, she doesn't even have any real appeal. I feel like she's... Like, there's nothing going on there. I don't get it. She's not a catwife. Oh, you'd like to braid my armpit hair? I did see that comment, by the way. I'll let you, if you're good. Some people like Judy Hopps too much. I don't get that. She's not a catwife, so she can't compare. Is uppity the term? I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know if I can get behind Judy Hopps. I don't know. You guys want me to make you a drink? I should have brought a beer. Let's see. I'm gonna bring you with me here. Can I like... Oh, I think I can. I think I can make drinks here. Oh, I'm too short though. Wow. You could really tell this was a train made for cats. Let's see. Hi. Oh, I think this is the good size. Let's see. Okay, you stay there. Ooh, look at that. I wonder if I can clink them. No, sadly. All right, let's pour ourselves a drink here. Happy Thanksgiving. Sturdy yet nimble fingers. I can braid. I'll take a peppermint mocha. I'm afraid I only have Galaxy Express whiskey 76. Okay. I seem to also have beer. Oh, and some sort of... Oh, I have plum wine too. Okay, I'll get you... How about some plum wine? Wait. Ooh. Ooh, there was even a little like sound effect. That's nice. Okay, why is part of my... I'm not gonna ask questions. All right, plum wine, whiskey. Oh! Wait, it does make a clinky sound. That's so cute. I love that. Also, Sandwich, thank you for the sub. Come here. Thank you. And welcome in. And then, hold on, let me put you back now. Double clink. I have to save battery until I figure out the power. Yeah, I hope your power comes back. Please do save your battery. Don't waste it on me. Don't waste it on me. What's that on this? There's also beer. Oh wait, this is sake, and then this is beer. Hold on. Okay. Ow. Alright, we've got our pick of drinks here. Wait, let's see. Come here. Let me turn it on. Ooh, I got it. Ooh, look at that. That one's for Obi, yeah? Thanks for redeeming your Shiro snack. Tokugawa Luong. I'll take your entire stock of alcohol. Okay, great. I like that. The best liquor is 43 Spanish herbal liquor. I've never had that. It's a hard clink, you know. Whiskey equals mother milks. A whiskey on the rocks. That's what this is. All right, bottoms up. Delicious. See? Empty. Oh my god. It's a little obnoxious. Oops. I turned it on. Let's see. This is sake, I think. Ooh. Very fancy. A little warm sake for your Christmas needs. Ooh. This one has a different sound. Listen. Okay, sorry. Sorry, I'm being annoying. You went giant up for a sec. That means we can have a giant catwife if you're good. I also seem to have something over here. Wait, let's see. Hi, Shiro. Hi, Dad. I'm new. Have a love. Hi, welcome in. Yeah, let's see. We've got Alpha. Ooh, it's Alpha. Have a lovely day. Thank you. It just says alpha. It's alcohol for alphas only. Wait, what happens here? Okay. So I can like pour it? Let's see. Oh, I guess it doesn't pour into that glass. Where will it pour? Maybe into here? This has an umeboshi in it. Oh, okay. Alright, alcohol taste test. I need to get a bigger screen for a bigger catwife. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm not even fitting all on your screen, right? My TV suffered for good. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is there an omega? Wait. No, but there's a different alpha. Wow, there's a lot of different. Wait. Oh, I can make like mixed drinks. Okay, first of all, hold on. We're going crazy. First of all, we gotta get rid of some of this. Okay, alpha. Let's taste it. Interesting. Okay, that one tasted blue. This one is. This one is plum wine. I'm pretty sure. Delicious. And then another shot of whiskey. This one's for you though. Drink up. How does that feel? Do you guys like and some hot sake, just in case. Ah, my finger went through the glass. That's normal. Don't worry. Oh my gosh. Instead of saying welcome in, you should say irashaimase. Are you telling me what to do? Hello, welcome in, Joey. Hello, Dame should drink all that. Yeah, it's because I told you. I'm a 250-pound, 6'8" bald man. Okay, extremely hairy like Chewbacca, except I'm bald on top. I can handle my liquor. Okay. She's getting drunk. No. That much won't do anything to me. That much won't do anything to me. Wait, come this way. I think this you can like mix drinks over here. Look, this says like soda. I like that the alcohol is just named on its color. We have white, black, green, blue, red. Bald is beautiful. Yeah, listen, bald is beautiful. Bald is gorgeous, actually. Being bald is the important part. Yes, okay. It's the most important part. Bald, everyone knows that bald makes you way more attractive. She's going hot. Best Chewbacca noise. It was pretty good, right? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Wait, okay, look. I can make a martini. Guys, have you ever seen... Do you guys like martinis? Was I talking about this recently with you guys? No, I was talking about this with a coworker. Did you know that a dirty martini is just vodka with olive juice in it? I did not know that. My coworker, she told me that also regular martinis are just cold vodka. I did not know that. How do I make this? Okay, wait. Ooh, ice? Wait, okay, that didn't work. Huh? Oh, okay. I'm gonna learn how to mix a drink, I think. Okay, let's see if I can do it. Honestly, I still haven't tried a martini. Me neither, but I keep... Oh, frick. But I keep seeing... Ah, frick. Why are my chat boxes so allergic to being normal? I swear. Fine. I'll do it this way. Dear God, did she just snap her elbow backwards? Listen, it's occupational hazard. Okay. Occupational hazard. Let's see. Oh, okay, so I can take the top off. Let's see. Does the ice go in here? Oh, the ice went in. Okay, I feel like we're making progress here. What's this? Look at that. What is this? Do I put it in here? No. Okay, wait. All right. So ice. I don't know what this is. Is it drugs? It's so tiny. What do you guys think this is? It's a love potion? It's a love potion? Well, it does have a heart, I guess. Why? In your drink? I'm going to give you a love potion. Okay, that sounds good. So, is there a recipe book anywhere? I guess we'll just experiment. What color do you guys want to drink? We have white, black, green, blue, red. What do you think about that? Looks like a drug. Oh no. I don't want to feed you drug. Well, maybe. We'll see. Catwife drugs you. I was a bartender for years. I'm not a bartender. I'm a cat. Have you ever been a cat, huh? Bet you haven't. Don't try and lie to me now. Gosh darn it. Why is my chat so allergic to being normal? It is just allergic to being normal. Alright, let me fix it. Don't worry, guys. I'm a professional. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. Pop out this chat. And we put it here. And we put it... Oh, no. We put it here. Come on. Maybe I need to get a... You know, I'm pretty hesitant to, like, add more technology to my streaming setup. Like, more, like, what do we call it? I'm pretty hesitant to put, like, more stuff into my streaming setup because, like, more programs usually means more complicated, usually means more things that can, like, mess up. You know what I mean? Let's see. But it is really quite a pain to have to be constantly, like, dealing with a chat that keeps breaking. For anybody who doesn't know, you can pop out, like, your YouTube chat. Let's see, what have I got on my hand? I've got the YouTube one, so I need the Twitch one. Did that work? Okay, we're working now. Maybe it's user error, I don't know. There we go. Someday. But maybe I can get a... Like, because my view of chat is different from what you guys see. So, and I need to see both. Yeah. Yeah, I was told I had cat-like qualities. Hell yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Well, like someone else wanted to do it, but you know... Be normaler? Why be normaler? Anyway, wait, what color did we decide on? Let's see. Blue, red? Black? Oh, I see one vote for each one, basically. Okay, I see blue, red, black. We don't have magenta. Who said magenta? There is no magenta. Listen, I gave you your option. New ASMR, catwife drugs you and drags you across the floor. No, wait. Cats are great bartenders. That sounds true. That sounds completely true. Okay, white for the cat. Okay, wait. I have 2 for white. Loving the outfit, Shiro. Thank you. 2 for white. Your model looks cute. Thank you. And also welcome in. And thank you. Who wanted to braid Shiro's armpit hair again? I don't know, but I told them if they're good, I'll let them. But only if they're very good. Gotta get one of those hyper panels or somewhere. Yeah. I'm using AITUM? AITUM is the plugin that you can multi-stream, but I don't know. It doesn't combine the chats so I can see it. And as long as it's not combined on Twitch, it's okay. And they're not on my stream. They're 2 different chats, but like I need to be able to see both at the same time. So I do really need a window that combines them both. Scoops, welcome into the cool cats. Yeah. All colors mixed is white apparently. I think red and white. Okay, that's number 3 for white, 2 for red, I think. All right, let's do white. For the cat, it's true. Okay. Ooh, okay, it worked. It kind of looks like milk though. Oh, I accidentally spilled some of it. Okay, let's see. Do I put it in? Oh, it didn't work. What is it supposed to be? Oh no! I spilled it again. I spilled it again. Wait, okay. I'm trying to learn how to be a bartender. I can do it. It worked! Okay, wait, it's in there now. Look. It poured out. Oh my gosh. Don't worry. Okay, it's in there now. It's in there. Now what? Do I put some... Maybe I put the soda water in it now? Oh, it's working! Okay. Here, wait. Can you see? Look, it's working. Okay, hold on. There's also like lime, lemon. Oh, look at this. I could actually make a martini. Look, it's like a little tiny like olives. Olives on a little heart. That's so cute. Can I put it? Ooh, that's so cool. Look, it went in. Wait, can I like make it go away now? Oh, wait, hold on. Clean glass. Now look at this. Whoa, hello. Look at this. Oh wait, it's not working now. It's not working. Wait, it's not working now. It worked. Oh, okay. Maybe it only works once. Maybe it only works once. All right, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, so I put in soda water and white alcohol. Yeah. If you bend white light through a prism, you'll see all the different colors. Oh, wait, that makes sense. The cat of buttery fingers and clumsiness. Hey, shut up. Hey, shut up. Concentrated love juice. All right, guys, I'm going to give you my concentrated love juice. That sounds... Yeah, bye. Okay, put it in, maybe? Maybe it goes in at the end, because it's not pouring out. Maybe it goes into the glass? No, it doesn't seem to do that. Is it coming? Oh wait, it's dripping, look. Wait, what? Did I turn my glass purple? Oh my gosh, it's a glass of it's full. Do you see that? Okay, drink up. Whoa, it made me, I think it made me drunk. Oh, that's trippy. Wait, what? Okay, wait. That's not what I expected. Okay, so now... Shake it? Ooh. Do you think it's done? This kind of reminds me of a White Russian. Do you guys like those? I like those. So fancy. Sure looks and acts so innocent. It's innocent. It's a roofie. Oh no. Well, it is a love potion. Another year closer to hag status for me. Wasn't it another year closer to hag status for all of us? Okay, okay. Ooh! It just looks like I'm pouring you a glass of milk. With olives in it. Okay. Oh, it's making it bubble! Look, 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 look. Can you see it's bubbling? Ooh! I guess that's how you know you're gonna get drugged. Drink up! Will that one make us this weird? Oh, I guess the alcohol like neutralized. I guess the alcohol neutralized the drugs. No, thank you. I actually didn't give you a choice. Bro, I thought we got drugged. No, I would never drug you. I would never. Can I put this in here? Okay, no. How about this? Hey, let me do the thing. Wait, why did they give me a lime if I can't put it in the drink? I'm confused. Okay, how about this one? Okay. Glass. Lime? No? Why? Ooh! Okay, I guess you just gotta get the right one. Okay, what about this one? Shake it like a Polaroid. I know that song. Wait, can I put a cherry in there? No? Question mark? Maybe cherry is garnish for on top only. Alright, let's make something we can put a cherry on. Maybe? Boop. Boop. This looks like something you'd put beer in. I don't know. Olive milk? Ew. That sounds so gross. Maybe I just put a bunch of drugs in here. What happens if I just put lots of drugs? Ooh. Whoa. Don't worry. I'm not clumsy at all. Do you see it filling up? Now that's just straight drugs. Here you go. Was that all of it? What? It doesn't... Maybe we're immune. I want to try it. Am I immune to the drugs now? I'm so confused. Welcome in, Snugglepkins. Counteract the drugs with more drugs. Maybe it's because it was... What happens if I drink it? I guess it only works once. This 100% trial and error. I'm not telling. You're trying to make us fall in love with you eternally? Yeah, that's right I am. You know what? I feel like our attempt at making drinks, I think we did a good job. Maybe it's time to settle for a regular whiskey. Maybe it's time to settle for a glass of whiskey and chill. Whiskey on the... You know what? I don't really like whiskey. My coworkers... Wait, hold on. I need to bring that with me. Oof. Scary. My coworkers and I... Sometimes we'll go out on the town and like we'll do a quest for the best. And the one we did kind of recently... Well, not super recently. Was, Woo! Come with me. It was for... Quest for the best basically means you go to several bars in town and you decide which one makes the best version of a specific drink. So we did hot toddies, but we found out that a bunch of places don't make hot toddies. Like nobody... which makes perfect sense to me because hot toddies are nasty. I found them to be rather disgusting, so... Try to drink it straight from the bottle. Oh, do you think that would work? That's scary. Are you using VR toolkit? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Yeah. A negative times a negative is a positive. Yeah, that makes sense. I like this unfinished bar. Me and my friends went to VR, had a drug vending machine. What? Some crazy stuff. I don't really go to like... I only go to Pretty Worlds, you know? Homemade hot toddies are amazing. Oh, so that's an opinion. Chat, that's an opinion. Hello? That's an opinion that's bad. Example of a person who has bad taste. What's a hot toddy? It's lemon, water, and whiskey. And it's hot. It's nasty. It's disgusting. I think it has honey in it. I only go to Pretty Worlds. It's crazy. Why is that crazy? I don't think that's crazy. VRchat is full of beautiful, like gorgeous worlds. I really only go to the kind that are like pretty and like fun to just like sit in and look around. Looking at this Thanksgiving. Thanks, Arcan, and also welcome in. Hello. You finished roasting a turkey as earlier and ate some delicious cinnamon rolls. Oh, I had cinnamon rolls for breakfast. Yeah, that's why I'm not having dinner until later. Like way later. I'm not gonna make anything until way later because I made those orange cinnamon rolls. My aunt was like, you should try the orange ones. And I was like, oh, I used to have those when I was a kid. So yeah, that's what I made. Did you check out any speakeasies? In VRchat? Or like in real life? You ever drink whiskey alone? I don't like whiskey. It's nasty. Noted, thanks for the education. You're welcome. Yeah, it's pretty vile. I'd give it a 0 out of 10. I give it a nothing. Thank you for redeeming your daily Shiro snack. Outlaw Joe. Thank you, thank you. If you like beautiful worlds, you gotta check out Hen's Worlds. I guess I'll give them a try. I haven't been able to. Well, first of all, I need to find some really good Christmas worlds because I want to do some recording in them. Yeah, a good whiskey is best enjoyed in front of a chimney, alone in front of a chimney, like in front of a fireplace. Wait, what do you mean? During your bar crawl? I don't know. What's a speakeasy? I didn't pick any of the locations. My coworkers put on the quest for the best. I don't do the organizing part. I'm just there for like the first couple too. They go to like 11 different bars and get a drink from each one. I can only really do like 3 or 4 most of the time. That's a lot. That's a lot of alcohol. I don't know how they do it. It doesn't make sense. Are speakeasy still a thing? I don't know what a speakeasy is, I guess. I'm heading out. Wish you all a fun stream and have yourselves a great turkey day. Thanks, Obi. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, personally recommend a 3D scan of my room 4 by Hens. What is that? That sounds sus. Yeah, fireplace. What's a speakeasy? What does that mean? I don't think I've ever heard that. In some moment in Spanish, we call both the bottom and top half of the fireplace the same. Wait, really? It's all one? That's interesting. I should really learn more Spanish. I really should. 11? Yeah, no, they go to like 10 or 11 different bars. Isn't that crazy? Secret place to drink alcohol during prohibition? Is that what it is? I guess not. So you like a bar where they bound alcohol type thing? I always wanted to try White Russian and an old-fashioned drink. Oh, old-fashions were one that we had. I didn't go to that one. I like White Russians though. They're tasty. Both halves are called chimenea. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. That's funny. No, I've heard that's the best way. One of my coworkers really likes whiskey, so he was like a big fan of this. I wasn't really the biggest fan of. I don't like hot toddies. I think it's really nasty. Like warm alcohol, I don't know if I'm really into that. Like maybe a warm sake, you know? I think I'm gonna turn these trackers off and take them off. I don't think they're adding much to the experience right now. All I'm doing is sitting here talking to you. I don't need these guys. But if I look strange for a moment, forgive me. Let's see. Ugh. I'll need to recalibrate the power of Kahlua liquor. Yeah, I mean, you'll like White Russians if you like coconut. I feel like that's the vibe. If you like coconut, you're gonna love White Russians, and I feel like that's just the way it is, you know. Speakeasies are hidden bars. They still exist as like a fun theme. No, I've never been to any. I think we just go to popular ones. A lot of times it'll be a cafe with a bookcase that opens up one or various other secret entrances. That does sound really fun. More of a gimmick, but they're fun and show. That does sound fun. If I strange and be cute, yeah, you look strange. Oh, you. It was just my breaker. Called the maintenance guy and he showed me how to fix it. Oh, I've had that happen so much, man. The power, whatever power circuits my apartment is on sucks so bad. If I have like my AC running, if I have both ACs running at the same time, and then I like turn on my hair dryer, it'll throw the whole house. Talking about coconut got me thinking of bounty bars. What's this chat? I've never heard of that. What's a bounty bar? What? I don't know what that is. Coconut? Yeah. Kahlua is coconut flavored. It's got coconut cream, yeah? You know, with all this talk of speed bars, I kind of want to see Shiro as a flapper from the 30s. I wonder if there are any outfits like that. I kind of doubt it. It's not a very popular aesthetic right now. It's all like the tech wear. That's what's really popular. The wiring sucks, not gonna lie. Yeah. Yeah, the wiring in my apartment really sucks. It's true. Yeah, the circuits in my place are trash too. Yeah, I feel like that's just Washington apartments, some of the old ones. I think my apartment must be from like the 70s or the 80s. It's got pink countertops. Isn't that? I feel like that was a 70s or 80s thing. Almond Joy if it was coconut. What? Now hold on. Almond Joy does have coconut. Now wait a second. Hold What? Now you are not about to try and tell me that Almond Joy is not coconut. No, Almond Joy has coconuts in it. I feel like the Washington electrical inspectors are awful because my house has many things that should have been caught and fixed. Isn't Almond Joy is coconut? Almond Joys are almond? I think you might have to take a look at the ingredients list. I didn't have cable internet when I moved in 2023. I had to drill a hole to the outside from the 70s apartment building. Cable internet? Wait, what's cable internet? Cable internet. Almond Joy is a chocolate, almond, and coconut. Yeah. It is coconut. Kahlua is a coffee liqueur. Isn't there, don't you also put the coconut liqueur in Kahlua, is it? Isn't there also coconut? I know you put coconut cream in, pretty sure you put coconut cream in a White Russian. Does Kahlua not have any coconut in it? Am I thinking of a different ingredient? Is it named something else? I can't. Well, let me see if I can type. Let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna try. Let's see if my VRchat fingers can type things. It's a coffee liqueur. Glues a main ingredient in classic cocktails like the espresso martini. What's the one with the coconut in it? Maybe I'm thinking of a mixer. I might be thinking of a Kahlua mixer. Kahlua coconut cream. This is how my grandma made it, with coconut rum. Oh, you know what? I think it's a pre-made mix that has coconut in it. That's what my grandma would buy. White Russian with coconut rum. Yeah, coconut milk White Russians. That's how my grandma always made it. Is it not traditionally done with coconut? I guess I've never really thought about it, because that's just how my family made it. Almond Joy does have coconut, yeah. Malibu is coconut rum? I don't think I've ever had that. There's a version where you replace heavy cream with coconut milk. That sounds good. Think you think you're Malibu? Seems someone trick you. They're only almond. Your brain tricks you into thinking there's coconut. No, I'm pretty sure there's coconut. I love coconut. I don't really like Almond Joys because I don't like dehydrated coconut texture very much. Malibu is tasty. I don't know if it was Malibu. Maybe I'm thinking of, I'm pretty sure it was like a mixer. Maybe my grandma had coconut rum. Maybe it was Malibu. I know she also put Kahlua in it though. Probably Malibu. Maybe I got them mixed up because she had both. That's interesting. I haven't made any myself since I lived with my grandma, so. Interesting. I'm gonna have to try it again, and maybe I'll try with the coconut milk or coconut cream. Heavy cream with coconut milk. I'm gonna have to try that then. Man, I totally didn't realize that I had them like conflated. Thank you. Not rage baiting when I say that kind of coconut they have in Almond Joy is the only one I like. No, I like it, but it always like, Like, I like the flavor, and I don't mind the texture, like, to eat. But for some reason, coconut, like, dehydrated coconut always, like, gets stuck in my throat. Have you ever had that? I've never had coconut before. Is it juicy or fruity? How would you describe coconut to somebody? It's kind of vanilla-y. Well, I guess that's sweetened coconut is what I've had. I think I've never had coconut in any way that isn't dehydrated coconut. Or that's like a coconut flavor mixed with something. It's crunchy? Have you guys ever had toasted coconut? Oh, that stuff is so good. Crunchy-ish. Like fresh coconut? I've never had fresh coconut. Have you guys ever had fresh coconut? That is an experience I have yet to have. I've heard people talk about like coconut, like drinking the juice from a coconut. I have had coconut water. I don't really like it. It tastes kind of musky to me. It's a milky, flaky fruit. Yeah, I've never had raw coconut. It's like hydrated walnut shavings, I guess. It's weird. Okay, thanks, Croc. My mod giving us the like Google answer. Is that the Google AI answer? Okay, Luna. Coconut tastes sweet, nutty, and tropical with a flavor profile that can include notes of creaminess, butter, and slight woodiness. The taste and texture vary significantly based on ripeness. It was just coconut. I like coconut flavor. I do like dehydrated coconut, but the texture really does get caught in my throat. Also, have a good rest of your day, clone. Yeah. Fresh coconut water is good, but anything else tastes non-fresh is so weird. I've never had it fresh, so maybe I'll have to try that and see how good that is. I will trust you, Lava Croissant. Coconut is like milk and vanilla with a slightly meaty texture. Yeah. Put the lime in the coconut and shake it all up. Put the lime in the coconut and shake it all up. I don't know anything more than that. Coconut is good, but mango is better. You know what the best is though? The best is like mango sticky rice with coconut shavings on top. You gotta combine them both for the top of the line flavor extravaganza. Danny Davis, happy Thanksgiving, Shiro. Happy Thanksgiving and welcome in. Fresh coconut and coconut water is different than store-bought. Yeah, I've only had store-bought coconut water. I didn't like it. Coconut cream is really good, especially as an ingredient. But like, I don't know. I've never had fresh coconut meat either, so I couldn't tell you exactly what that tastes like. I think coconut flavored things are good. I'm surprised you've never had a coconut flavored something. Because like coconut is I feel like it's very popular, at least in the US. Like, anything that is like even mildly tropical, like flavor or scent, or like for like, especially like body washes, shampoos, conditioners, perfumes even. Coconut's a very popular scent. Mango sticky rice is so good, yeah. Sure, can I get a tattoo of you? Yeah, I guess. That's permanent, you know? That's permanent, you know? I don't know if that's the best idea. I'd be flattered, but still. Think about that for a while before you decide it. My folks have a timeshare in Cancun and the resort there is fresh coconut. Pretty good. I've always wanted to go to Mexico. My grandma wanted me to go with her at some point. We didn't get the chance, but maybe I'll go on my own. She used to go to Mazatlan a lot. She really likes it. What's the Coconut County bar? Mounds or Bounty or Almond Joy? I'm pretty sure Almond Joy also have coconut. Coconut almond combination's pretty good. They should make a product based on it. Yeah, okay. The mod branding. Coconut cream is amazing if you want that coconut flavor. The calories though. That's true. It's mostly sugar, to be fair. Like, coconut by itself, I bet, is not as like calorie heavy. But because coconut like is usually mixed with a lot of sugar to make it like into almost a candy or dessert, I feel like that's why it's so bad for you. Doesn't coconut have a lot of like healthy fats in it though? Does coconut have antioxidants? Is coconut good for you or does it just taste good? Mounds are amazing. I like the flavor of Mounds and Almond Joy and everything, but like, again, the coconut shavings just get stuck in my throat. And then I'm sitting here like eating a delicious candy bar and choking on it like an idiot. Yum sugar. I know, right? It's good. Coconut's probably used for oil and lotions more than food. Probably. I love the smell of coconut. Do you guys use Palmer's? Like shampoo or conditioner? Oh, that stuff smells like... Oh, it smells so amazing. I can literally eat it. It smells amazing. It smells so good. It is good for you. What's good about it? I know that a lot of coconut products are put into like lotions and stuff. Apparently it's great for your skin, right? But I don't know. I don't think I've really ever heard anybody talk about like the actual health benefits of coconut. Do you know any health benefits? What are the health benefits of coconut? I made a pina colada cheesecake with coconut whipped cream. Oh my gosh. You know what? I've still never had a pina colada. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the hydrate, Savvy. I appreciate it. I'll take a drink in a moment. Yeah. People put anything into shampoo or soap, like charcoal soap. Isn't charcoal soap actually pretty good for you, though? It helps, like, detox. It can draw, like, oils out of your skin. Cause that's what it's used for in, like, medical. Did you know that when you get your stomach pumped, they put a whole bunch of charcoal in your stomach to, like, absorb the bad stuff, and then they pump it out? Which sounds disgusting. Yeah. Pina colada cheesecake sounds so good. I've never had a pina colada because I went to a bar with my two friends once. This was the first time I think I'd ever went to a bar with my two girlfriends. And we were all hanging out. And I wanted a virgin pina colada because I was the designated driver, so I didn't want to drink anything. And my friend got an alcoholic pina colada, and I didn't try it because I was like, oh, well, I kind of want to just like know what it tastes like before I try the alcoholic one. So she finished hers, and I was still waiting like 20 minutes later for my pina colada that I ordered. This was an extremely bad bar experience, by the way, from my first bar experience. So I waited 20 minutes, went back up to the counter. I was like, hey, hi. I ordered a virgin pina colada. Could I please have that? And they were like, oh, right. I'm so sorry. We forgot your pina colada. I was like, okay, no, that's no problem. I'll be here. So then I waited for another 20 minutes. And then I go back up and I'm like, hi. Yeah, I ordered that 20 minutes ago. You remember that? And she was like, I'm so sorry. Our equipment is broken. And I was like, what do you mean? You just gave my friend an alcoholic one. I guess that the pina colada machine or whatever they were using to like blend the drink broke in between while trying to make my pina colada, and they didn't refund me either. They didn't give me anything. Like I was like, oh, okay. And she was like, can I get you something else? And I was like, no. I don't know. I was too stupid to ask for a refund. I should have asked for that. You learn something new every day. Would you like to learn some facts about pufferfish? Caution, don't eat activated charcoal if you take meds. The charcoal removes toxins and meds from your system. Yeah. Did you know also that you shouldn't be eating grapefruit if you have meds? Because grapefruit interacts really badly with meds and will make them less effective. So that's fun. Yeah. Don't eat activated charcoal in general. Yeah, you really shouldn't be eating random stuff that's not food if you... I'm just like a PSA. Don't eat things that aren't food unless your doctor tells you to do that. Right? Just in general. Healthy fats and minerals and plant fiber has high saturated fat, so you should limit your intake of it. Really? That's interesting. Aren't saturated fats only really bad for you if you're, first of all, if you have like poor health, but also if they're like chemically saturated versus like organic, like completely natural saturated fats? I don't know. Coconut has a lot of omega-3 fatty acids. Ooh, that sounds good. I bought some salmon recently. Grapefruit? Nature's so crazy, man. Yeah, grapefruit. And actually, grapefruit flavors usually are derived from natural grapefruit because grapefruit is an easy to distill flavor. And so you shouldn't drink grapefruit flavored stuff if you are on meds because it will make whatever meds you have less effective. I learned that when my dad was sick. They had him on meds and they were like, you can't have grapefruit. And I was like, grapefruit is the most delicious flavor. I love putting it in my iced tea. And they were like, no grapefruit. I was like, okay, never mind. Yeah. Damn, I was looking forward to my latest batch of activated charcoal. I eat it every day. Yeah, if you're, sorry, better stop that. There's a condition for people who eat non-food rocks class. Yeah, wait, isn't there a name for that? And like, it's like, because sometimes it's because you're like lacking in a mineral. You'll get like the craving to like eat non-food. Isn't that right? But everything can be food. At least once, just like pufferfish. Did you know that pufferfish are many times more poisonous than cyanide, and it's due to the bacteria that exists in their native diet? Did you know that? That's crazy. Pika. Oh yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, and usually it's because you're like lacking in minerals or something, and you're like in your main diet. That's what I've heard, at least. Are you a biologist? Tons of info from the stream. Hashtag educational. Nope. Nope. You know what's funny? There are a couple of, aren't there a couple of VTubers with biology majors? Like, I thought Nimi was like a biology major, and isn't Lumi like a biology major or something? I find that to be fascinating. You know, it makes sense though, because apparently biologists make like no money. So they're all out streaming to like help fund themselves. I used to have that problem and eat rocks and dirt. Me too when I was a kid. But didn't all kids eat a little bit of dirt? Yeah. Everybody's like referencing the pufferfish eating the carrot. But that video makes me so sad because I'm pretty sure they kill the pufferfish after that. Like, that pufferfish was for food. It was for eating, and then they kill it afterwards. It's kind of messed up, I feel like. I don't know. If not, what's your major? I'm a business major. I work as a project manager. That's why I have an office job. So that's why on Mondays and Tuesdays, I stream after work. Yeah. I'm a project manager. Dirt helps the immune system, and I've always said that. I've never once put dirt in my mouth. Well, aren't you special? Also, that's a lie. I know that's a lie. I just realized it was Moth who said that. There's no way. There's no way that somebody like you hasn't eaten dirt multiple times, Moth. Hi, here from my drive home. Welcome in, Barbie. Hi. Also, welcome in, Beyond CEO Store. Did I say your name right? Maybe Ben, CEO Store? And we're the project. You're the project, and I'm the manager, and I'm gonna manage you. Yeah, manage me, I'm a mess. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm qualified. I can manage to make you smile, maybe. If I did that, I'd call myself a successful project manager. My project is making you smile. That's what it is. Who are managing their projects, yeah. Some people probably don't even know that the project manager working on their project is a little cat girl. Isn't that crazy? What about Bent Oster? Maybe that's it. Oh my gosh, guys, I totally forgot to tell you. Hold on. I completely forgot to tell you, but guess what? I finally checked something off my bucket list that I've been wanting to try ever since I moved to the Seattle area. I had a raw oyster. It was okay. It was just okay. Are you part of Smiling Friends? No, I don't think so. I've only seen that one part of it. I'd like to add you to my professional network on LinkedIn. You'd like a cat girl to manage your projects? Okay, what kind of projects you got? I have so much experience, trust me. Do your coworkers know you're a VTuber when you're not working? Some of them. Not many of them really care. Savvy Questing is one of my coworkers, actually. We started talking about streaming because he does some streaming in his spare time, and he volunteered to moderate for me. Your coworkers have no idea. Okay, yeah. Yeah, a couple of my coworkers know. My family knows also. My grandma used to come into chat a lot. She was a big fan. It's easy to be a VTuber when you don't do anything like all that crazy, you know? Also, I work in a tech company, so everybody's probably familiar, and like most of my coworkers are anime fans. Yeah, most of my coworkers are anime fans, so it's not like a super, what is the word? It's not a very alien concept to most of them. I'm back to deliver a hydration and stretch reminder for the cat. Listen, I'm on my feet most of the time. Actually, I'm sitting now. Don't even worry. Yeah, let's do Rockefeller next time. What's that? Sus. Well, I didn't want to say that exactly, but yeah. Generally, if you stay in the like more say-so VTubing scene, I feel like it's easy to explain and like people don't really care, you know? Savvy is a streamer? I don't know, Savvy, have you been streaming recently? A couple of my mods are just like community members. Say hi, Moth. Obi is gone, but he's just been a long time community member. But Savvy volunteered a long time ago because I was giving him streaming tips. Yeah. Yeah. But some of my other coworkers do know that I'm a streamer. A lot of them know I'm a streamer. Most of them I don't like direct to my streams because I don't want them to dox me. You know, they might say my real name and stuff. I don't really want that. Not on purpose, but you know, by accident because, yeah. But most of them know like vaguely what I do. Yeah. Pick a fight with another VTuber for no reason. It would make your life interesting. Not a chance. Cooked oyster with cheese and bacon, really good. Had some in Montreal. Well, that sounds great. Who's Hannah? I have a cousin named Hannah. Savvy is flexing. I've not recently noticed you're than crazy. She works in tech, you work with VTuber models, and that's techie. Kind of. It's true, the VTuber models are techie. No, I work at a tech company. My tech company manages like operations, logistics, database management. Yeah, that's why I'm going back to school for some tech degree, for computer science degree, so that I can kind of move into the more tech-oriented side of the job. I do project management and like logistics and stuff. For half of the half of the company is working with other contractors and doing like tech-related or like logistics and planning and coordination and management of like those areas. But then like the main offerings of my company are database management and like stuff like that. So like if you think about perhaps like for example a bank, the banking institution clearly has to like do a lot of forward facing and customer facing and also like other clients and like large clients, business, stuff like that. Like there has to be communication and coordination there. But actually the vast majority of like banking technology is handled by large databases that like keep all of your information. So like if you think about it, because a bank has so many people going to that bank and making transactions and handling all the transactions data, you have to have like profiles, which you probably set up if you went to a bank, for example. You set up your profile, it has all of your personal information in it, and it ties all of your transaction data to you as a person. Right? So that's very similar to what my company does. We have like large databases full of different data sets and people and like information to do with like the clients that we handle and stuff like that. So I don't handle some of the data stuff, although I'd really like to. But I'm more into the like customer facing, forward facing, like coordination, project management, planning and stuff like that. Yeah. You seem like a Hannah? I'm a Shiro. Duh. I wonder how comp sci as a major is doing right now, though. Not great, but because I already work at the company that I work at, it'll be easy for me to integrate those skills. Yeah. Yeah. Shiro is a crazy lady you mentioned a few streams back. She's still causing problems. Yeah, the Karen in my job. No, she's still causing problems. She'll never stop. I hope she... I really hope she retires soon. Who's Hannah? You mentioned another woman, dear catwife. Run! Also, low-key, Savvy is the best mod. Wow, props to Savvy. Yeah, I think everybody... Well, I'd say all my... all my mods do a really good job, except for Luna. Luna, like, never shows up. Thanks, Luna, though. Nyako, welcome in. Very smart show. Thank you. Yeah. Smart women cannot commute, but for her, that's awesome. Your deep proven is what's on the derpy service. Oh, you. Office politics. Made my siblings switch over to electrical engineering. That's a really good field, yeah. That's a really good field. Office politics. I don't think there's... Honestly, I think being in the tech sphere, you don't face as many office politics. The Karen that I talked about in my... all the time, she's from a different contractor, and she's just... You know, she has seniority, and there's like some history with her at our company, and like she just kind of she thinks she can like act in the way she acts because she has that seniority, and you know, hey, who am I to say no? I just have to deal with her. Is it true that she was married? Yeah, to you. Catwife. Duh. Literally just had a training on how to handle it in business admin. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah. I think that something I've talked about in previous streams is that like there's a pretty big divide, and the reason that you have people who are project managers and project coordinators and like the customer facing and like other contractor facing parts of your company is because in the tech field, at least, I find in my company, the people who are working in the tech side are very, very intelligent, highly intelligent, extremely good at their positions, but they're not always equipped with the same skill set as somebody who needs to handle a lot of communication and who does need to handle some of the, like, to handle people. You know what I mean? Like, handling people? Sometimes you need to be, sometimes you need to be a handler. You know what I mean? So like, that's kind of why you often have the divide between like the tech people and like the like communications people. So I think you need both skill sets in a company, but I'm hoping to expand my skill set to cover both so that I can be an even greater asset to my company. So that's why I'm going back to school, yeah. Yeah. Bridging the divide between Hannah from marketing and David from R&D. Yeah, the user side of the tech world, yeah. Or like the customer, and by customer I mean client, because usually our customers are large companies, but like, you know, those are our customers. It's not like customer service, like I'm not talking to lots of people, but more like customer service as in, you know, I have to convince our customers to maybe do X and Y thing, or like to be okay with X and Y thing, or like coordinate between, because we're like logistics and stuff. It's more like working with vendors and then working with the customer that needs those vendors. So we do management. Yeah, she's married to us. Yeah, I am. Who let you out of the basement? Time to go back. Is Craig the name of your fake husband? Craig? You mean Greg? Yeah, Gregs are you. You're Greg's. Isn't that your name? Yes, provide us shareholder value. So more customer relations. For me? No, I'm a project manager, but I handle coordinating vendor to customer relations, or more like I coordinate and manage like vendor logistics to customer satisfaction? I don't know. I handle vendors. Oh, mods, good mods. Let's not make the mods a popularity contest, okay? Everyone knows my favorite mod is Moth anyway. Not that I have favorites. Of course, you never have a favorite child. It's Moth. Are you a barista? I don't think I'm a barista. I'm a project manager. Wait, sometimes I think I was a barista for a minute for one stream. No, I'm not an official. I'm not a barista in my 9 to 5 is not barista work. Also, welcome in, Jir2Key. Hi, welcome in, hi. Mod Hunger Games win. Do all catwives use the litter box? Yeah. Yep. It's true. Everything you've heard is true. Catwives use the litter box. So have you been dethroned? Everyone has a favorite child, they just won't tell you. They just won't tell you the truth. First time listener, but business streams go kind of hard. Yeah, should I do business tips? You know, I've never really thought about that. I've given people streaming tips, which I feel like maybe I'm not like qualified. Maybe I'm not qualified to do business or streaming tips. You know, that's how me and like Savvy ended up ending up with him as my mod. But and we started talking was about streaming and me giving tips. But I feel like the best I can do now is like distill streaming tips to be like, but it's still so basic, you know. Get good audio, have good like visuals, post consistently, find your niche. It's always something that's like, yeah, you could find that on any YouTube video now. And I just kind of feel like the stuff that I've given advice on might be good advice, but like, I don't know, I think I'm outclassed. Gotta get my accounting major somehow. Good business advice. Learn how to write a passive-aggressive email that gets your point across without being explicitly offensive, and rage bait your the other contractors every minute possible. That's my advice. Where's the mini cat I've been use tab that worked on the bottom of the screen? The stream avatars, it crashes VRChat. I don't think I have the yeah, there's like CPU load. Sometimes I put it on for live TD streams though. Adam asking weird questions in chat. Well, I dole out punishment equally. Does that make everyone the favorite then? Maybe it just makes you fair. Maybe that just makes you fair. I threw my mac and cheese in someone's face? That is bad. Why'd you do that? Don't do that. That is very bad. Rage bait your local Karen. I agree. Rage bait your local Karen. There are fewer true joys in life, okay, than rage baiting your local Karens. Oh my gosh, when I worked customer service, before I got into my position and all through college, I actually worked I worked McDonald's, Walmart, Target. Oh, my favorite thing was like being just like sickeningly polite to people while clearly hating their guts. And like, what are you gonna do? This little cat girl's being too nice to me. She's being too nice. I hate that. But like, you know, when you want to make it clear that you're being fake nice to somebody, you can definitely do that. And so when Karens would be absolute just like butt faces to you, just like taking over, like just being just the worst, like killing with kindness. That's what it is, right? You kill with kindness. That was like my favorite thing to do. And sometimes I could do it really well because sometimes people would go ballistic. Oh, it's so fun though. There's nothing more satisfying than rage baiting a Karen by just like killing them with kindness and then having them like literally like crash out on you. And then I look like the good guy, even though it's clear. like I'll be honest, I had the worst attitude when because I worked in customer service from like 15 to like. So I was from 15 years old to like when I was done with college, which was long enough. Bless your heart. Yeah. Yeah. But there's nothing sweeter than the sweet revenge of making somebody crash the fuck out on you when you're just being too nice. Yeah. Bro might be evil, born for human resources. I know, I really should get into human resources. I feel like I'd do well. Would you like your turkey frozen? I'm actually going to be cooking my turkey from frozen. Turkey, look, a little turkey. Gotta head out. See you later, Shiro. See you, Savvy. Thanks for dropping by. Killing with kindness of 1,000 suns. I love that so much. I love that so much. Is rage baiting your Karen official business advice? That's official business advice. I make time in my busy schedule. My 9 to 5, there is a half-hour block that I carve out, and it just says rage baiting Karen. And that's what I do. That's my strat. I have poor communication skills, so I just stand there and spot when people are mad at me. No, see, I love it because, like, I would say I have pretty good communication skills. And so my favorite thing is to, oh man, there's nothing I like more than crafting a scathing email that's perfectly polite. There is nothing I love more than rage baiting, than absolutely rage baiting a Karen in my office job. Yeah. Make sure to put your frozen turkey to boiling oil. Yeah, that's my plan. No, doesn't that explode or something? You haven't made your turkey yet? No, I bought a little frozen turkey breast that's like super small, big enough for like one person. So yeah, I gotta go. Thanks for streaming. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, Alex. You too. I hope you get to enjoy some tasty food too. And also, I hope you have a good rest of your Thanksgiving. I hope you get some eggnog. Thanks for dropping by. It's always a pleasure to have you. Bye. Officer, the donuts are over there. Shiro is well versed in office warfare. Maybe. I won't admit to anything. I think, let's see, other professional advice? Let's see. I think, okay, this is really, I don't know if this is like good advice. I think my advice for working in an office is like, if you want somebody, if you really hate somebody, now there are very few people that I've genuinely disliked that I've worked with in my office. There was one person though, back when I first got hired. And to be fair, she was also being mean to me. Okay, she was actively bullying me. This wasn't like, it wasn't like I hated her for no reason. She was being a workplace bully, okay? Like, and I am not like talking like, oh, she was like making snide comments. She yelled at me one time, okay? She yelled at me. And I was brand new and it was my first office job. This was still recent. The pain is still there. She has a darkness in her heart that is satiated by the tears of darkness. The amount of subtext I'll put into a polite professional email goes crazy. It's so satisfying, right? It's so satisfying, right? Yeah. Have you ever seen the YouTube girl who does corporate comebacks with her bosses, try to get her to work late, and she's always ends her videos with toodaloo? No, but I'm gonna look her up now. I'm gonna look her up now. Office drama, yeah. No, she was so mean. If you're out there watching my video, just know that you were being a bully. You were actively bullying me, and that's really shitty behavior. And you know what? I wanted to be friends because she liked Twilight, and I thought Twilight was fun. I was like, yeah, it's so camp, and I like it. Sure, let's talk about Twilight. No, she was so mean. She also, okay, now hold on, listen, okay? She also thought that video games were for kids. She made fun of one of my coworkers for liking video games because she was like, that's so irresponsible. Do you know what she said? This was so funny. She was like, she had a crush on one of my coworkers. Okay, it was very clear. It's very clear she had a crush on this coworker. And it was also clear that he maybe liked the attention, but didn't really like her back. She was so shitty though. She clearly had a crush on him, but she hated that he played video games. She was like, because her ex-boyfriend, I guess, here's the drama, here's the tea. Okay, listen. She hated that her ex-boyfriend like ignored her to play video games, which like fair, that's fine. But like then projecting that, like your shitty ex-boyfriend ignoring you for video games onto everyone and assuming that just because they like video games they're gonna ignore you, that's terrible. Thanks for leaving your daily Shiro snack. She was a walking red flag. She was a walking red flag. You have no idea. You have no idea. She was so crazy. Oh my gosh. No, she hated video games. She hated nerd stuff. And I was like, you have a crush on a guy who like plays hours of like Monster Hunter or whatever the fuck. I don't even know what he was playing at the time. But like, you can't just hate, you can't have a crush on somebody and then shit on their main hobby. I have said this before, but if you do that, you're a bad person. Don't do that. Time to get some vitamin R before it. You should probably deep-thaw a turkey if you fry it. Yeah. No, I'm not frying my turkey, but also true. Pretty sure it explodes. She is to this day. Yeah. Stereotyping is crazy. That's crazy, right? Truth, no. Collie base. No, I'm being serious. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Also, just like, typify. I've seen this a couple times recently, but a lot of people seem to think that video games is like only for like teenagers, which is really surprising because video games are expensive. What do you mean video games are for teenagers? Like, yes, teenagers can play video games, but like you can't really start buying a lot of video games until you like have income. So like trying to be like, wow, an adult who plays video games, that's so immature and stupid. I bet you can't even like communicate. I bet your house smells like sweaty socks or whatever. And it's like, you can be a functional adult and play video games. My house is clean, thank you very much. And it smells delicious. Like, what is this candle? What is this candle? Hold on, let me look. It smells like shea butter and vanilla. It smells great. Actually, I'm gonna turn on my candle warmer right now. See? See? Yelling in the workplace. Okay, yeah. So anyway, she was... Red flags, right? Red flags. She's got her own problems. But she thought when I got hired on, it was to kind of do the same thing she was doing because the company was expanding. And so we needed more people doing the same thing, but in different areas. And she actually... So when I got hired on, it was not for project management. I was administrative assistant. So is she. Clearly, I've climbed the ranks. Yay! That's great. But at the time, she was like really defensive. And she started being mean to me. And the time she yelled at me, it's because our manager was like, Shiro, can you tell me this? Because I had started taking over more and more of something that she had previously been working on, which was supposed to free her up to do something else so that it wouldn't be all on one person. But she was really upset about that. And she clearly thought I was here to take her job, even though she was being moved into a more well-paid position if she had performed well, right? If she had been performing well, she would have probably moved into the management of that position. But she didn't perform well. Spoiler alert, she wasn't performing that well. So she was feeling very defensive. She was feeling like whatever. And I was just kind of like, I just want to like get along. I really like this job. I thought she was actually a pretty cool person. Like, if she hadn't felt so threatened, I think we could have been friends. So, Mathani, hi. How are you? I feel like I just got baited into calling you honey. How are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah. Yeah. AAA slap is expensive, however, there's an ocean of indie and older games are dirt cheap. True, true. Yeah. All the people complaining about playing games are probably the people who spend hours just watching reality TV. See? Yeah, I saw in some TikTok comment sections people being like, ew, video gaming as an adult. And it's like, bro, you are doom scrolling on TikTok right now. No way. Bye, Manny. Bye, Ignis. Have a good rest of your day. I hope you have a good Thanksgiving. A little lonely, but not too bad. A little lonely? Well, now you're here, so don't even think about being lonely. I'm looking at you. Make sure to enjoy the stream. Well, that sounded like a threat. Cute Panda, welcome in. Happy Turkey Day. Am I the only one that feels lonely? Hey, listen, I'm here. That's where I'm here, though. You're not the only one. I figured if anybody else didn't have plans for Thanksgiving, maybe we could hang out. So I'm glad to see you. People just want their escapism. I never met a woman who didn't spill tea for half an hour. She really is a girl. What? No! I'm a 6'8", 250-pound hairy man, okay? What? You think big, buff, balding guys don't want to spill a little tea every now and then? We don't want to have some hot office goss? All right? Listen, even us big burly men like a little bit of gossip every now and then. Also, I'm not a chihuahua, I'm a cat. What the hell? Oh my gosh, honestly, I love friend swap games so much. We should play some. We need another Discord night. I miss it. 6 feet, but 24 inches are the 24 inches are the ears? Are you calling me 4 foot? Hashtag never met a woman, period. Oh my gosh. Anyway, no, she was this girl was clearly feeling defensive, and I really do understand that. I think that, like, yeah, she had her position for a while. The company was expanding, and like there was a lot of opportunity for growth for her, but I think she felt threatened, and like that's fine. But what happened is, in a meeting at one point, the management had asked me a question. They called me out by name, and I answered. After that meeting, she yelled at me, and she was like, Shiro, when you get questions about this project that we're working on, you need to field them to me, because I am the manager of the project and I need to be answering them. But we weren't like both project managers. We were just admin assistants at this time. And that was like what she was saying. She yelled at me like that, and I was like, oh, okay. Okay, fine. Whoa. I was so like taken aback, and also just like, He asked me. he said my name. What do you mean? What the hell? That was crazy. That was crazy. I didn't even know what to do with that. You small for a chihuahua? I'm a cat. That's because I'm a cat. Are cats bigger than chihuahuas? Hi, Shiro. Happy Gravel Day. Welcome in, Lazarus. And also, happy Gravel Day to you, too. Yeah. Magic missile. It was hard. I couldn't. It wasn't. Hey, listen, okay? It wasn't recognizing when I said magic missile. Oh my gosh. Guys do spill the tea, but only in the form of Reddit essays. That's not true. Listen. We have Fortnite Fridays with me and some of my coworkers, and there are some guys and they spill the tea. Okay, they like gossip just as much as the ladies do. Don't ever try to feed me that bullcrap. No, guys love office gossip. They don't spill it unless they're drinking beer and over Fortnite. Incredibly unprofessional. Yeah, no, and then she started like actively bullying me. So she would get really pissy. I felt like I was always walking on eggshells around her. If I chatted with the lady next to me, because she was so here's the like continuation of that story. So I was hired on to help as in project admin, but then our company expanded even more and we needed more project admin, so we hired another lady. Her and I are tight. She's amazing. I'm gonna name her Karina. Me and Karina are totally chill. I love her. She still works with me, and we talk a lot about girl stuff. I love talking about her with her about nails. We both were talking a lot about like doing our nails and all this stuff. And this other girl was like clearly either jealous of that and wanted to be like close, or just was annoyed that we were like having fun. She was being so crazy. She would be like really passive aggressive and started making like comments or like getting really upset and being like, "Can you guys quiet down?" Like, even when like it's perfectly normal and fine for us to be chatting. Like, there's nothing wrong with us doing that. There's no like office rules about it. We were doing a lot of like data entry at the time, especially. So like, it was crazy. And then she just did a whole bunch of stuff, so I started documenting it. Listen, okay, here's my real office advice. If you're dealing with workplace bullying, document everything. Keep receipts, keep your emails, start writing down dates when things happen. Like, really go the extra mile. So I started documenting it, and then I documented about 3 months worth of workplace bullying. Like her like clapping at me to get my attention rather than like, just like touching my desk or something where I could see it when I had headphones on. Like a whole bunch of stuff, just like tons of stuff. And I brought it to my management and I was like, listen, either you need to like address this with her and make her stop, or you need to move me somewhere else, or I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit, and I don't want to be here because this is really ridiculous. I shouldn't have to put up with this. I don't want to come to work. I was really getting to a point where I was like, I don't want to show up to work every day. Like, I do not want to come into the office. And apparently, she had done this to somebody else previously. Oh yeah, this was when I first got hired. It was 2 years ago. Yeah. Why couldn't she just be honest and open? Yeah, I mean, the thing is, we could have been friends, in my opinion, because like, I don't know, we had a lot of, outside of not, like, she didn't really like video games and stuff, but like, I have a lot of like pretty normal girly interests outside of video gaming and like anime. Like, I like, for example, I like Twilight. I like doing my nails. I like getting mimosas, like pretty average girl stuff. So like, we could have all been friends. Yeah. Also, welcome in, Cyclops. Hi. This is awesome sage wisdom. Yeah, documenting everything. See Jurassic. Oh, Jurassic Haze. Hi, welcome in. How are you? I'm good. I love your avatar. Thank you. Those people with the superiority complex are the people I can't stand. No, me too. I'm gonna blow up the office for real. Yo, you got workplace bullied too? Yo, I totally did. Why is it such a common thing? But you know, people are just gonna have problems. You know. I've heard stories like this so often in workplace bullying. I've learned never to trust coworkers. You know, it's crazy because my coworkers, all of them since then, have been amazing. I've never had a coworker that I dislike so far, really. There is the one, but like, I think we're fine now. It's fine, don't worry about it. We have a coworker that I don't hate at all, actually. I don't dislike him, but he just makes a lot of mouths. He makes a lot of mouth sounds, and he sits like right behind me. That's a whole other thing. It has nothing to do with me disliking him. It's just disruptive, okay? Strong-willed, Shiro. Good on you for handling it that way. Other people would have just continued to get harassed. Yeah, no, I was gonna quit because, like, honestly, they weren't at the time. Currently, also, they weren't paying me enough to stay. I have a bachelor's degree. Like, I got hired on at like 17 an hour. Some people are entitled and toxic, and they never learn or change. Yeah. Yeah. I've learned it hardly by hardly seeing or interacting with coworkers. You know, my company is small-ish for being a tech company, and I think we're all pretty good friends. At least we're all very cordial, on good terms. I like my coworkers by and large. This is the only experience I've had like this, where somebody was like truly being a bully. Yeah. Glad I got a few days off work. Hell yeah, yeah. Throw down a Google Docie in the Slack channel. You know, I guess it was kind of the equivalent of getting a Google Docie. But you know, I've always operated under the understanding that, especially in the workplace, people aren't gonna, like, nobody cares about what's happening to you in a corporate environment unless you have proof. So I just decided that, you know, I was gonna get proof, and then I was gonna make it stop, or I was gonna leave, you know. At the time, I was literally just doing office admin, and like, there's no reason for me to stay. I could work anywhere for 17 an hour with a bachelor's degree. Ugh. Yeah. +1 internets for Shiro, thank you. I feel like I miss Phonia. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's just the guy behind me and the way he makes a lot of noises it's very disruptive. But like that is nowhere near the level of like workplace bullying, or like even, I don't even hate the guy, just like it is difficult to deal with, I'm not gonna lie. And I wouldn't like, and it's not like a problem for just me, by the way. Like, I'm not being like, I feel like you could be like, oh, you're just being sensitive if he's just like chewing loudly. No, he's there are a lot of people who have had problems with it, and it has come up in conversation. But like, you can't go up to somebody and be like, hey buddy, hey pal, you know, you're moaning a lot. You're making some strange and like kind of suspicious noises at your desk. You can't really do that. There's no graceful way to tell somebody that they're making unusual moans through the course of their day. Like, it's obviously involuntary, you know? Some of it is voluntary. Some of it is on purpose to get attention. He also does this thing where he like sighs. He'll be like, and again, I don't hate this guy for that, but like, he does it so that people will be like, hey, are you doing okay? And he's like, yeah, it's just really hard. And then he like takes an opportunity to like complain, and I feel like that's him just like wanting connection. And you know, I complain about it. I'm no saint. I'm a complainer. I'm complaining about it. But like, you know, at the end of the day, it's really, when you put it into perspective, workplace bullying, a guy who's mildly annoying. And it's not a crime. It's not a crime to be annoying. I'm sure I'm annoying. Sometimes I do talk to myself. So like I'll be like, oh right. But I'll say that out loud. That's probably kind of annoying. Oh, he's flamboyant. He's dramatic. He's just dramatic. He's got a lot of drama going on. Ninja Man the First. I've been looking for a hot minute. I see a lot of your shorts, but this is my first stream, so hi. I'm glad you like my shorts. I've been really enjoying the fish fact shorts. They're my favorite. The performative sigh. Yeah, the performative sigh. I had a few coworkers like that. I just played some music to drown them out. Yeah, I have a hard time with it. I think I am personally more effective than some people because I do not like listening to music while I'm working. For whatever reason, music kind of distracts me. Like listening to other stuff while I'm working is distracting. So I really don't like to listen to music when I'm working, actually. But now it's either listen to the weird moaning noises and sighs, or listen to music. And I choose to listen to music because it is, as much as again, not a crime to be annoying. That's not a crime. But it does drive me a little bit up the wall. No, you're not annoying. Well, I'm not annoying on stream. I might be annoying in the workplace. I don't know. People, everybody's got like something that really annoys them that other people do. Sometimes it's mouth noises. I don't know. Maybe I clear my throat in an annoying way. You never know. It's a crime if I find it annoying. Okay, yeah, what? You might not have much of a support system and it's too nervous to go to people and talk to them about that stuff. It could be, yeah. But I don't think that's appropriate for the workplace. So, I think that's fair if you don't have a support system, but your coworkers cannot be your therapists. And that is something that I think is inappropriate, which I hope never happens again. But there was some problems with this particular person, like kind of dumping his personal problems out to people in the workplace, and that is not appropriate. So I will also say, if somebody is doing that to you in the workplace, you should feel comfortable saying, that makes me uncomfortable, please don't talk to me like that. There's your actual office advice. If somebody is making you feel uncomfortable, you should say that. And that's my approach. If somebody says something that I think is out of line and I don't think is appropriate, I will say, hey, I didn't like that. Hey, conversation is making me feel a little uncomfortable. I think it's perfectly valid and you should feel okay saying that. If you work in an office and somebody is telling you too much, you should be like, hey, listen, I don't think I can help you with that. Or like, hey, I feel a little uncomfortable and like, I kind of need to get back to work. And you can also you could even, if you feel too uncomfortable being that straightforward, I don't. But I also have a little bit of seniority. So I don't feel uncomfortable saying, like, this is making me feel uncomfortable, please don't speak to me about this. But if you're too nervous to say that, the other thing could be is like, hey, I really, I wanna show up for you as a coworker, but I really need to get my work done, and you constantly chatting to me or like talking to me this much is really interrupting my work. And it's making my performance lag. That's a great way to put it. And then you can just blame it on, you can be like, management is really annoyed and talk to me about too much talking and chatting during our work day. So like, could we cut that? We need to stop talking so much. That's a way to like say it in a way that doesn't really put any like, I'm not afraid to be like, you're making me uncomfortable. Please don't talk to me about that, because I don't really care if my coworkers like think whatever they want to think about me, because most of my coworkers don't put me in awkward positions like that. But yeah, that's one way to get around it. Yeah, office tea. VTuber Shadow, what's going on? I'm just talking about a guy who overshares. Yeah. Great advice, thank you. Yeah, well, I think more people should, I mean, like, in general, I think more people should feel confident to say, this makes me uncomfortable. I don't like when you say that. I don't like what you're doing here. I think that what you're doing is making me feel awkward. Because I don't think bad behavior should be rewarded with like, well, okay, this is something that I see a lot of girls in my office do. When they feel uncomfortable with like a topic of conversation, they'll just be like, oh, haha, awkward laugh. I guess guys do this too, honestly. They'll do like the awkward laugh and then be like, hey, okay. But I don't think you should do that. I think when somebody is being inappropriate, and that doesn't mean like sexual or something, but just like doing something that is not appropriate for office environment, I think it's okay to be like, or just in general in life, like if somebody comes up to you and starts talking to you in like Walmart and they're clearly being weird, I think it's okay to be like, you're making me uncomfortable, stop talking to me. And you should feel okay doing that. Okay? You should. Yeah. People just do that. I knew it. Negatively impacting performance of your coworkers. Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's like the best way to like approach it if you don't want to like come off as an asshole, I guess. Not that I think you come off as an asshole, but like being blunt can sometimes be perceived as an attack. And sometimes it's not appropriate to be blunt, or maybe sometimes the person has seniority over you, and so you want to be more tactful. I think it's fine to say like this is like causing a productivity loss for the company, and they like don't want me to talk to you. What if they don't intend to seem weird and I offend them? Well, that's not your problem, is it? Like, if someone is making you feel awkward and they're crossing your boundaries, it's your job to say, this is my boundary, right? It's your job to say, this is making me feel uncomfortable. Just because somebody doesn't mean to cross your boundary doesn't mean they didn't do it. And that's not a judgment call that's not a character judgment, right? That's not a character judgment. We're not saying you're a bad person because you crossed my boundary. Not necessarily. And you can make sure that it comes off reasonable. Like say, hey, listen, the thing you're doing, it's making me feel a little awkward. Could we not do that? That's not a character judgment. That just means that they have a different understanding of what's appropriate than you, right? And I think that if they are a person that you like and that respects you, they'll be like, oh, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to make you feel awkward. I won't do that again. If they're a reasonable and functioning adult, they'll be like, oh, my bad. Sorry, I won't do that again. I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable, right? And that's how relationships should work. Even just coworkers' relationships. If one of my coworkers was telling me a lot about something that made me feel uncomfortable, for example, maybe something in their personal life, and I was like, hey, listen, talking about this thing it just makes me feel really uncomfortable. I don't really like talking about it. It's okay if we don't. Like, maybe they're pushing for information about me. Maybe they're like, are you okay? And they're being really insistent. And they're like, your dad just died. This happened when my dad passed away. People were really insistent, some people. And they're well-meaning, they're well-intentioned. But you know what I did? I said, hey, listen, I'm a private person. I don't like to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this in the workplace. So I'd like it if you stopped asking. And all of the, you know what they said? They said, okay, no worries. I just wanted to check in. I was like, yep, no worries. Like, I know you're well-intentioned. It's not your fault. This isn't like anything about you. I just don't want to talk about it. Yeah. You're good at relaying information. It's my job, but also thank you. Yeah, thank you. I love getting like legit advice from Switch. Good stream. Thanks. Well, I think like it's something you don't really get told, and you have to find out for yourself a lot of the time that like even in not even in relationships or like in familial relationships, but in relationships like with your coworkers, people you're around a lot, that you will have to establish boundaries or you will have your boundaries crossed. And it's not on purpose. They're not meaning to hurt you. Most people aren't, right? Most people are not malicious, but you have to be confident and you have to trust yourself. And when something feels bad to you, when something feels uncomfortable, when it feels like somebody is crossing boundaries that they shouldn't be, you need to speak up for yourself. You need to have the self-respect, and you also need to have you need to value yourself enough to say, this doesn't feel right. I don't really like how this is happening. Can we find a way so that like I feel more comfortable, especially when it's something that is something like, somebody trauma dumping on you, or somebody maybe prying into your personal life in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable. So yeah. I hope you're having a good day, Shiro. I'm gonna head to bed now. Just wanted to quickly drop by and say hi. Hi, Mr. Doki Lover, and also have a good rest of your night. Happy Turkey Day. Honesty and straightforward talk solves so many problems. It really does. It really does. I think being honest, being straightforward, and also I'm definitely, what is the word? I'm making this sound very easy. Right? And I'm truncating it a lot to where it's like the short version. But I think also a lot of these things are better said when they're said more tactfully. You have to sometimes think about the way to communicate something so that people don't feel like they're being attacked, or people don't feel that you establishing a boundary and saying, I don't want to interact in this way is not seen as a character judgment on them, because really, like truly, people don't intend to hurt you, I think, a lot of the time, or like make you uncomfortable. It's usually an accident, right? So what matters is when you say, this made me feel uncomfortable, or I don't want to interact like this. What matters is their response to that. And if they're willing to take that and be respectful going forward. And I think that's like, most people, I think, are reasonable. It's kind of like, I think there's a lot of miscommunication that happens when there are conflicts. And that's why a conflict often happens, rather than really any ill intent between two people. People need access to therapists, honestly. Probably. Probably. Yeah, learning from experience is mandatory. I think it's too bad. I kind of wish, honestly, that there was some sort of, like, I don't know, communication training before working in an office, because there are definitely people, I think people don't know how to I think people don't know how to like handle these difficult or like more sensitive situations. You know what I mean? That's what I think anyway. I wish there was some training. I would have liked training like that. I think it's helpful that I had some communication skills, either naturally or because that's how my family is. But like, I think knowing and learning that you can establish and state a boundary in a in a way that is not accusatory, and also that like that's okay to do, is not something that I knew inherently at all. And like, I think a couple years ago, I didn't have the words to describe what that meant or like what that was also. Thank you for the redeem of your Shiro snack. Did they get fired? Oh yeah! the final installment of workplace bullying. No, what actually ended up happening is she did get talked to by management and things did improve. I think she recognized that she was being, what is the word? She was being defensive and scared that I was like going to be taking her position, which was not the case. She was being moved to like a higher level position than I was. So I didn't, like, to me it was silly, but like, you know, again, I see why she was defensive. But what actually ended up happening is that year, during performance review time, I got a bigger raise than her because although one thing I didn't mention is that while I was collecting all this evidence to like show that I was experiencing workplace harassment, I also decided, because I may be methodical, I may be organized, I may be a good worker, but what I'm also is very petty. But like the way I decided to be petty is I was like, well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna outperform her in every area that I work. I'm going to be the best like I can possibly be. I have so many skills. I'm gonna volunteer myself for every project. I'm gonna do so much work. I'm gonna pull overtime. I'm gonna be the best worker they have so that when they review all of this evidence, they can also see how much value I bring. So they'll take me seriously. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving! Happy Thanksgiving, Mr. Hoki. Never mind, it was intentional. Continue crashing out office bully. It brings my streamer joy. Petty productivity is insane. Forwarding this to the company immediately. Yeah, let them know. No, I think my manager kind of felt that. But you know, I'm a good worker, so like, it's not a crime to be a good worker. Yeah. You can make a course and get sponsored, make bank. Yeah. Sorry, typo. Kind but firm. Kind but firm. Right. You always so considerate even when someone is treated you poorly. It's a strength. Thank you. I think, you know, I definitely... I think that I feel my feelings. And sometimes I am very angry. Sometimes I am very angry. Sometimes I am very frustrated, or I dislike somebody because of what they've done. But at the end of the day, like, I could only really control my own actions. So that's what I decided to do, which was I'm just gonna outperform her in every sector, and I'm gonna be the best employee they have so that they take me very seriously, so that they see the value that I'm bringing to the company. And what ended up happening is they did talk to her when I brought it to them, but then 3 months later when we had our yearly reviews and it was time for raises, I got like twice the raise she did. And because I believe in information sharing, she was like, what was your raise? And I was like, okay, it was this. And the look on her face told me I did not want to ask her what her raise was, so I didn't. But like, I've always been pretty open about like how much I'm paid and what I'm raised, because I don't really think that's something you should keep secret in a company, especially among your peers. I think there should be transparency so that people are not getting paid less than they're worth. But she did not get the same amount of raise that I did, and then she quit because she was angry. So yeah, you just earned another pay raise. Streamer filled with hate and rage. Yeah, well, you have to let your rage fuel you, much like the Sith. Pettiness is a great motivator. It is. I like how you ended chapter 3 on a good note. It helps reinforce the lesson. I learned that working hard is a waste of time and doesn't get you anywhere. It's about who you know and looking good at opportune moments. Working at a movie theater is my first job. Happy Thanksgiving, Anthony. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you should put your efforts into the correct places. I don't know. I think you also have to know what your management will value. So like my management values showing, like being present and showing up. I feel like it's like what is really valuable. Like if you're constantly the person that somebody in management is like, we need to get this done, and you're there and you're saying, I'll do it every time, and you do it well, or you do it and maybe you make some mistakes, but you also are open to feedback and learning from those mistakes. I feel like that is what my management really values, and maybe that's what a lot of management values. I don't know, but yeah, that's what I did, and it served me well. So people should definitely share how much companies give them or the screw over employees. I agree. At least larger companies. I agree. I agree. Now we know where she learned to rip and tear. Yeah. It's all the corporate rage that I like bottle up inside and have to bring to stream. Connections and networking and synergy. Oh my. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, there are a lot of Nepo hires at my company. There are a lot of Nepo hires. Like people who are friends with the bosses get positions. And I don't know, I have complex feelings about Nepo hires. Because on one hand, you are hiring somebody that you know will be a good worker. At least in my company, they've never hired somebody who they're just like, let's give this person a job because they just need a job, and then they are like a terrible worker or something. We've never done that. But like some of the bosses hire people, and it's like, you know, they're doing it because they know that that person will be a good worker. They will be a good asset because they know them personally, you know? So I don't know. You're too close, Missy. Am I? You got a problem with me being this close, huh? I'm gonna whisper right in your ears. You can smell my stinky cat breath, huh? Can you smell my tutor breath? Can you smell my tutor breath from this close? How about my delicious Coach Gold perfume? Tell me where I have to talk to get hired. Well, you gotta sell yourself, right? Nepotism, when someone gets into a position via familial connections. Yeah. What are Nepo hires? Oh yeah, sorry. That is when somebody gets into a position because you either are related to or you know somebody who's in management. Or like in the company. Please eat a mint at least. Not a chance. This is one of your privileges. Getting to listen to me talk right in your face and also be able to smell my stinky cat-like tuna breath. Closer, please. Kiss. That's what you get. You're gonna kiss right on your forehead. What are you gonna do about it? You can't do anything about it. You can't escape. What do you think you're gonna do about it, huh? What are you gonna do about it? You can't do anything about it. I can do whatever I want. And you can't do anything because you are trapped here with me right next to you. You're trapped in this hellscape with me for the rest of your life. And it's Christmas forever. I'm gonna jump on this wall. Hi, my lady. Hi, sir. Welcome in. Great emo job. Favorite from How to Be Effective in the Workplace to smell my stinky cat breath. It's part of the appeal. Actually, I got hired because I made them smell my stinky cat breath. Scratch? No. You know what I just said about selling yourself? Well, it's true, but one of the best ways to sell yourself is to get really close to somebody and breathe in their face. Shiro's intimidating both on and off stream. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. I hope not. The noseless pupper. I'm not a pupper. I'm a cat. Clearly a cat. ShiroNekoNya. Neko for cat, and ya is the sound cat makes, okay? Wake up. We're gonna goon it for a sec together? No gooning. That's your bye. No gooning. Also, I'm not noseless. I have a nose. Look, it's right there. See? I have a nose. What do you mean? It's right there, clearly. Eternally in the basement, and you'll never get out. You'll never escape. Okay? She's a chihuahua. I'm not a chihuahua, I'm a cat. Nya. A cat. Cat, see? See? Ears, tail. Fluffy tail. I'm a cat. What do you mean? It's just a little mole? No, it's my nose. Who has a mole in the middle of their face? It's clearly my nose. That's clearly my nose. You guys. How dare you? How dare you disregard my extremely beautiful, cute, adorable button nose? My whiskers are tickly. It's part of the charm. It's actually a benefit to the Shiro package. Getting tickled by the whiskers. And getting blasted by tuna breath. Cat! Thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. Love the basement, why would I leave? Exactly. And that's what I like to hear. Shiba has a decent ring to it. That would be kind of cute, actually. Not gonna lie. This is indeed the quality gap I subscribe for. That's not nose, that's nose. Now, wait a second. What does that mean? I'm sure Dr. Pimple Popper sees plenty. Okay, leave me alone. That's something an undercover chihuahua would say. I don't even... No, an undercover chihuahua. Do you remember those Taco Bell ads with chihuahua? Wasn't that a thing? I'm pretty sure that was a thing. They were undercover. They were chihuahuas. What do they say? What's the Taco Bell, it's not Eat Fresh, is Subway. What's the Taco Bell, catchphrase? Do you guys remember? Clippy just wanted to be helpful. Thanks, Clippy. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Oh, what is it? Yo también. We're stretching my memory of Spanish. It's muy bueno. Is it muy bueno? Is that the Taco Bell catchphrase? Yo quiero Taco Bell? Is that the catchphrase, or is it muy bueno? Indeed, Chihuahua confirmed. That's a catchphrase for the Chihuahua. Oh, okay. Do you guys remember there was an entire movie about Chihuahuas? Wasn't it called Beverly Hills Chihuahuas? For some reason I totally thought that the Taco Bell Chihuahua and Beverly Hills Chihuahuas. Now I've never seen the movie, so I don't actually know what goes on in Beverly Hills Chihuahua, but I just thought they were the same franchise. Was Beverly Hills Chihuahuas sponsored by Taco Bell? Was that Taco Bell propaganda? I feel like it might have been. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Yo también. Yo quiero Taco Bell. What's your favorite Taco Bell order? I don't actually live like. Wait, Live Moss. That's what it is, right? Yeah, that's the one I remember. I don't remember, but the Chihuahua used to say "Yo quiero Taco Bell," right? I'm pretty sure it did. Or Taco Bell is incredibly sad. Yeah, I've never had good Taco Bell, really. I like the steak quesadilla, but honestly, if I'm gonna go get Mexican food, I'm gonna go to a taco truck. I'm gonna go to a taco truck. I'm gonna get some birria tacos. I'm gonna get some like, oof. I'm gonna get some enchiladas. Oh man, when I lived on the other side of the state, there is a restaurant that makes the best tamales in the world. They're so good. I feel like taco trucks should make tamales. I love tamales. I love tamales. I like beef ones. I like chicken ones. I like veggie ones. I love them all so much. Tamales are probably my favorite Mexican food. Maybe she has more of a fennec fox. They're like mini foxes. I am a cat. I cannot rebrand to a fennec fox. My name literally has the word cat in it. At least I didn't use Quiznos sponge monkeys. What? What does that mean? Gives hug. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. By the way, I'm glad that I have a day off and I can chill. I'm glad I can stream an extra day this week. It's so much fun. You guys are my favorite social time. I miss streaming more. I need to... Actually, I have some stuff that I'm going to concentrate on these next couple weeks for next month. I'm going to learn how to convert VRchat avatars to Warudo. Is my plan. I'm going to learn how to do it officially, like VRC to VRM probably. So that's my plan. I'm going to teach myself how to do that. Rebrand a fish. That would be fun. Being a catfish would be fun, but I'm afraid the spot is taken. I can't do it. It's not original now. Saba already did it. I can't do it. It would just be. I would feel like I'm too much of a. I'm copying. You know, I don't want to copy. She's my favorite catfish, so I don't want to like. I don't want to take that spot. All small dogs are demons. Dang, y'all get days off. Might have to become American. You don't get national holidays off? I miss weird old mascots like the honeycomb cereal creature. What? Wait, I think I know what you're talking. Wasn't that a bee? Or no? Tiny dog, huge ambition. I am a cat. Tamales are my favorite food, period. It's tamale season, so they should be tamaleras. What's tamaleras? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of small dogs, but like, I don't know, I'm a cat person. I have always had cats, so I don't know if I'm qualified to talk. Some steak quesadillas are for me as well. Yeah, from Taco Bell. But like, I don't know, I just wouldn't go. You know what I want to try? So my bucket list to try was raw oyster. Tried that. It was okay. It was all right. It had lemon on it. It was fine. I thought it was a little too strong. Actually, no. I thought the fresh one was like, the fresh raw one was okay. Not too strong. The cooked ones were too strong. The cooked ones were way too strong. So I don't know if I'm really a fan of oysters is what I decided. But I don't mind I'm glad I got to try the raw one finally. Living in the Pacific Northwest, raw oyster culture is like really big here, especially in Seattle. So that was really cool. I was glad I got to try one. But the next thing I really want to try is lingua. I've never had it, but my aunt says it's amazing. One of my aunts says it's amazing. Rebrand to business cat. Maybe I am a business cat, but I think my brand is what? Slightly on dairy cat who loves the ocean? It's a little complicated. You can always rebrand to a Japanese sofairy. It's a type of bird. I don't think that's what's taken. I'm afraid I must remain a generic white cat. Listen, maybe I'm not very original. That's okay. Not everybody has to be. Hi, welcome in. Welcome in, Dav. Raw oyster with lemon salt and Valentina is god tier. Whoa. I like fish. I love fish. Office siren streamer cat that violates HR with you. Maybe I should violate some HR policies. Maybe I'll do an office stream. I'll bring you guys to a VRchat office world and and just violate some HR. Gabriel Iglesias loves it when his taco truck has an all-female crew. Wait, why? I like Gabriel Iglesias. He is funny. I've only seen a couple of his stand-ups though, like on TV or Netflix or something. It's really good in a quesadilla. Yeah, no, that's what I've heard. That like a lingua taco or a lingua quesadilla is like really good. I want to try that. Yeah, I want to try that so much. Cool taco would be huge cheeks as well. For me? If I had pufferfish, a honeybee, just a cat. Can I just say the tail and ears can come off? I would never say that. My tail and ears are an integral part of me as a cat and my ShiroNekoNya brand. If my tail wasn't 3 times the length of my height, would I even be ShiroNekoNya? Not a lot of cats have secret underground areas full of eggs. Well, that's true. I can't really deny that, I guess. You're far from generic. You know what's funny? When I picked my brand, I actively was like, well, this is just really cute and I like it a lot, but it's like really generic. And I was like, well, if it's generic, that means it's generically appealing, so I guess we're fine. Like, I had that thought, like, well, at least I'm generically fairly cute, I think. So, like, at least, what is the word? No, generically inoffensive. But I'm glad you think that I'm unique. Even though I feel like, because like when you're making a brand, I feel like as an entertainer, you often like get told to be really unique. Whoa. If you can be, which is, so I was like looking at it and kind of analyzing my brand. You know, as a business person, as someone with a business major, I did really think hard about it. And I was like, you know, should I go the like really unique route? And I kind of decided that it's better to be generic than to be unappealing, I guess. So that was my business analysis of when I first started out my VTubing career, was like, okay, from a business perspective, is this a wise decision? And I kind of said like, but also I guess when I was first starting, I also just didn't know where it would take me. So I was like, well, I'd rather just be kind of generic and maybe get more, like, if I want to like find unique things to like rebrand to later, I guess I could do that, you know. But I was just kind of like having fun anyway, so it probably didn't matter to me much at the time. Yeah. The ladies make him feel special. One of his buzz and eats tacos, so they're just so nice. Wait, that's funny. Can you show off the full outfit? Yes, I can. I absolutely can. There you go. Hi everyone, welcome in to follow us. Welcome in. Yeah. Stream content, office chatting, your Dairy Cat coworker spends a little too long just chatting. Wait, I think that my coworkers get that every day. Oh my gosh, yesterday nobody wanted to work. Don't tell my office this. Don't tell management, okay? I think all my coworkers, like everyone in the whole office, spent the last hour of work just like chatting. Enhanced surround says, banana. She has 4 ears for twice the hearing power. It's true. It's true. I can hear you 4 times as well as the average human. Generic white appeal is usually good, but polarizing content draws in hyper loyal fans. You know, yeah, that's true. I think that's pretty. I think that's pretty like true, and especially in the VTubing space, man. Being controversial sure does get eyes on you. But unfortunately, I think I'm kind of non-controversial in general, just as a person. I don't have very polarizing takes anyway. I'm just generically alright. You've developed the idea far from simply white cat girl. I guess so. Listen, but to be fair, as a streamer, I think no matter what, your real personality is bound to shine through. Even if you play a character or you develop... As VTubers, I think there's like the concept that a lot of people do play a character or like start out with the idea of a character and then... But like if you're streaming, live streaming will bring out whoever you really are no matter what, I feel like. The cat unk is a fun vibe, don't worry. Cat unk? Wouldn't I be unk? Am I unk status? Can I be wine ant instead? I like that better. Or beer ant? Uniqueness is a good trait, but not having uniqueness isn't inherently a bad thing. Maybe so. I agree. It's okay to be kind of basic. I don't think there's anything like wrong with it. We love you regardless. Thanks. Sometimes it's good to have downtime on the job to just hang out with coworkers, humanizes the experience. Yeah. You know, near the holidays, I feel like it was one of those weeks where everybody worked really hard the first couple days, and then that last day before Thanksgiving, we all just wanted to go. Where it was like rainy and it was dark, and we're just sitting here looking at each other like nobody wants to work that hard. Like, you know, 1 hour out of the year where you're all chatting instead of like actively working super hard. It's not a crime, you know? It's a noir. I didn't realize you were streaming on Twitch. Hello, Shiro. Hello. Yeah, I am now multi-streaming. 2 cats for twice the power. We do have white hair. That's pretty unk. It's true. Wait, does that mean Killua is really unk because he's in because he has white hair from Hunter x Hunter? What about Gojo? Is he actually? I think Gojo is kind of unk. Everything's been done before. It matters how you do it and put your spin on it. I agree. Yeah. I agree. I totally agree. I'm gonna go now. Happy Turkey Day to those who celebrate it and those who don't have a day. Anyway, yeah. Although, I feel like everybody should have a couple of days a year where they just make lots of good food. Even if you don't celebrate holidays, like, couldn't you just, like, you don't have to celebrate the holiday. Just have a good dinner. Make the turkey anyway? I don't know. Is that still celebrating? I don't know. The Dr. Pepper of VTubers? Oh man, who would that be? Filian, maybe? Personally, when it comes to VTubers, I always felt that the Ryan Reynolds approach is the best. Play a character that is you. Oh, you know, yeah, that's true. I think so. Whatever you do, I think whatever you do, it has to be authentic. I do think that. I think that you should always be as authentic as you can. If you try to play a character that's drastically different from yourself, I don't think it's very feasible to keep up during live streaming, especially if you stream a lot. Or even if you just stream long hours. I think anything more than 2 or 3 hours playing a character that's not who you are would be really hard. And I think you would eventually just... Live streaming, I feel like, is so inherent to what is inherent to live streaming is that you are live and therefore, like, I don't know if there's a way to keep your real personality out of a stream. Like, I guess there are people who act like, I don't know, like, but like, maybe I am biased, but I also think the best creators, the best streamers, they are themselves, you know, or they're maybe an exaggerated version. I don't know. I do social media management for another streamer and it's never gotten to me. Kayfabe bleeds into your IRL personality. The kayfabe bleeding into your IRL personality. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I can see how that has happened to me. It's nice to have a day to do nothing but socialize. Me too. Billion reference? My favorite VTubers are Fillion and Jimidoki. I like both of them. They're both a little bit loud for me, I'll be honest. And I prefer really chill streamers in my background. Saba is my Kami Oshi, so... Killua is... What? What does that mean? Is that true? Is that canon? That can't be canon. Unksat is officially at age 35 to 45? Oh, I've got a while. Guys, I'm still in my 20s. I'm nowhere near 30 yet. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Filling is fruit snacker. What does that mean, by the way? Is that should I be worried about that? Be true to yourself. 6'8", 250-pound cat model win. True. I need to work on that. I need to get myself like a Chad model. Wait, hold on. Wait. I wonder if I still have it. Hold on. Do I have it favorited? I don't know if this will... Hello? Why are you so far up? I'm a 250-pound man. Yeah! Yeah, how are you good looking? Yeah, that's right. This is my true form. Meowsles from Fortnite. Wait, that's cute. Look, I can make this face. That's so cute. Yo, it's a guy from Fortnite. Hi, I'm doing this stream. Hi, I'm Meowsles from Fortnite. I'm really big and strong and powerful and strong, and I got muscles, and I'm very furry. More accurate, Shiro. The fuck would if I Shiro by a decade and she still has a fuck girlfriend? Never create a different persona. Instead, just either be yourself or create an exaggerated version of yourself. So that even if your mask fall off, it's just who you are, more chill, relaxed. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I guess I just let's see. But let's see. Recently used, I think. Here we go. Well, I'm going back. Hi. I'm back. I'm back. Catwife hold me. Oh, gee, IRL face review. Yeah, I'm actually, well, actually, if you're really paying attention to the lore, my true form is literally just a cat, so. It's true. Wait, impossible. Bakana. Shiro is not Shiro. The guy she told us not to worry about. Hi, Meowsles from Fortnite. Hi. I'm back. Whenever we do VRchat events, I make the mods wear the Meowsles one. Cause I think it's funny. Hey, it's stuff. Oh, you. I know my Meowsles form is really attractive. You gotta be careful with that one. That's why I can't show it to you very often. I can't show you that form very often because it's just too hot, too attractive. I would just have everybody fawning all over me all the time. So it really created a problem, actually. Being Meowsles from Fortnite in the flesh, you have no idea the effect it has on people. People go crazy for me. So I'm actually nerfing myself into this form. This is all just part of my plan, actually, as a VTuber. You know, I didn't think it would be fair to be Meowsles from Fortnite. I didn't think it would be fair to show you guys that true form. Not to all the other VTubers out there. I'd just be way too popular, okay? I would be. It's not even a fair fight at that point. I would have, the mass appeal. You know, the mass appeal, it's way too much. I couldn't possibly do that to everyone, you know. You know those VTubers who like shoot to popularity way too fast? Think of that, but times a million. And that just didn't rub me the right way, you know. I couldn't do that. I couldn't be so unfair to everyone. So, you know, I know I'm such a good streamer. I wanted to make it a fair fight. I wanted to make it so that, you know, I could achieve my popularity and my incredible streaming career, you know, based on my personality and not my incredibly attractive good looks and muscles. Shiro canonically taller than Meowsles. Wait, let me put my height back. Shall I go back to my normal height? Oh God. There you go. Oh, there's my canonical. I'm back to normal. Does it feel better? Calling me out like that, okay. Too attractive. My true form, my 250-pound Meowsles self, too attractive. It's just completely ridiculous. The way people get so hot and bothered over those muscular arms of mine. If I showed those off on stream too much, people would go crazy. I gotta be careful, man. Buffy follows bottoms. Got an ad when I enjoyed. Hope you're doing well, Shiro. I'm sorry for the ad. You must have gotten us during ad break. Are we already that far? Oh gosh, I totally didn't realize that we'd passed 3 hours. That's my bad. Okay. Are the ads still going? I'm sorry, I totally didn't realize that we had passed 3 hours. Usually I end stream right before 3 hours so we don't get that second ad break. It's the only bad part about Twitch is that they have the 3-minute ads every hour, once an hour. Oh, I don't think my ad break alert went off all the way. How do I see that? Having too much fun streaming? This was a good turkey day. Let's do this again on Christmas. Where do I see my ads? Uh-oh, I forget how to use Twitch. Hold on. How do I use Twitch? Do I have to add like the... Edit layout? Oh. Stats? Active... Ads manager. Oh, I see it. Okay. Okay, it's over. Oh, no, wait. Is it over? It's over. It's over. I figured it out. Okay, I'm remembering. It's been a long... It's only been a year. Man, some stuff has changed in the Twitch layout since I last streamed on Twitch. Still under 3 hours on YouTube. Has it really been under 3 hours still? Not much, I think. Only a little bit less than 3 hours. 2:30? What? That doesn't make sense. That's kind of weird. I don't think that's how that works. Is it? Because I only started stream 5 minutes later by accident. You know what? I am not going to think about that too hard. Brisket is better than turkey? That sounds great. Oh, I love brisket. That sounds good. That sounds so good. I'm gonna catch you under the mistletoe on Christmas? Oh, you. Oh, you. So, over speaking of which, your hyperlink Twitter page is broken? Like the one directly under... Oh, it is? Uh-oh. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. Also, no punching. That's not nice. Eggplant parm is so good, though, for Thanksgiving. You have eggplant parm for Thanksgiving instead of turkey or like ham or something? You know, my family always did... Okay, I'm gonna start talking really... I'm gonna talk a lot if I'm not careful. You guys are gonna make me... I'm gonna start yapping more! I'm gonna start yapping more if I'm not careful. We're gonna have to know something about your sticky Twitter breath, though. No, it's part of the appeal. Listen, part of the appeal of kissing your cat is that they got that stinky, nasty breath. I love my cat's stinky breath. She's so cute. I definitely have that one parasite that like makes you love your cat more. Toxoplasmosis or something. Yeah. Hey mods over on Twitch, can I get that guy banned? Kick him out. He's being mean. Hello, Shiro. First time chatting here. I've been checking out your YouTube, but I never knew you had a Twitch. Yeah, I've been multi-streaming. Although I was only streaming on YouTube for a long time, so whatever platform you guys prefer. The stream that fails to end. Ah! Yeah, no, wait. I'm supposed to be leaving. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for spending your time with me this Thanksgiving. I hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you have a good day regardless and get to eat some tasty food. Some nice food. Either way, thank you for bearing with my extremely Christmassy vibes. I just can't get enough this year. I just really want a lot of Christmas right now. The other 3 hours of your for upcoming nap. I know, yeah, that's actually... I wonder how many people are watching this after eating Thanksgiving dinner and then they're like gonna go to sleep about it. Can we get another close-up? It's my birthday. You may always have another close-up. But how about a hug instead? I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you for the subs and also for the supers and also for the members. You guys are always so generous and kind. I do want to let you know you don't have to do that. I do this for fun and it is really wonderful that you guys support. You guys do make it so that I'm able to pay an editor to do some shorts for me, so that is actually quite the luxury and I really appreciate it, and it is wonderful to be here, and I'm happy to do another Christmas, or I guess Christmas, another Thanksgiving stream, and yeah, I'm happy. So I hope you guys are happy too. Yeah, thanks for letting me yap about my job. I like my job, by the way. I don't know if I said that enough. I do like my job. I like streaming more. Don't even worry. But you know, being a business cat, it does suit me, and I do enjoy it. So I like that you guys are okay with me yapping about it from here and there sometimes. Sometimes. You seem like a fun creature. Thanks, Snake Guy. You seem like a fun creature, Mr. Snake. Yeah. Job. J-word. Girl bugs, yeah. Thanks for the shoe. No worries. I went out to a restaurant this Thanksgiving. That sounds great. Yeah, Automon just gets rid of complaints about ads because I do the minimum amount of ads so that I don't get pre-rolls. Thanksgiving boob. Thank you for the super red. Thank you. I love you guys. Okay, alright. I'm really leaving or else I'll start yapping again. I could talk forever and ever. I'll probably see you for a gorilla on Saturday, okay? Okay. Okay, I'm really going. I love you guys. I'm going. I'm doing the thing where I'm going. I'm going. I'm really going. I love you. Goodbye. I'm going.